let's pull that down, and now we're ready to go. Hello, and welcome to the, according to my great note keepers, the 327th session of the World of Corona. I don't know if that's a joke about how it seems like we played too much or not enough, but we're back with our people. Last time, there was actually a split, and off screen, we're going to say that a day has passed since our last session where what we're now referring to as the OG3, Xerxes, Tauren, and Leoric, have returned. They returned to the inn along with Jace, and Andy's character Drunkard had died 2 sessions ago, and he's gonna bring a new character in this time around. And actually, Zapdos Raw has decided in that 24-hour period that we're skipping through to leave the party for reasons known to Zapdos Raw. If you've been watching or you go back and watch, I thought it was a pretty good decision within character that he would not stay with this party. And so the new character brought in by Andy, Wu-Tang, is accompanied by a companion named Drizzle Jaw as a new character for Chris. So we'll get to know them as soon as we start, which we're going to do introductions right now. All right. So, something we're doing right now is that you'll return to the inn after killing the mayor and many of her guards. And as I pointed out to Colin, as far as Leoric knows, there was no witnesses to this murder. So y'all have just kind of been laying low, and I decided that we would have a 24-hour time limit as y'all just lay low and wait for things to come, like, blow over. In that 24 hours, Zapdos Raw has never returned. As far as you know, he was either captured or, killed or something like that. All you know is that he stayed in the house after telling Jace to F off, when Jace told him to run because the guards were coming. So we start. You guys have laid low for a little over a day, and now you're deciding what to do next because Zapdos has never returned.
Okay.
Right.
Character introductions.
There's a knock on the door.
No.
I mean, are we all going to introduce our character and do that thing?
Yeah. We can do the knock on the
You
door
have
thing
to
too,
be
though.
in the scene first, don't you?
Nah, they can do it right now.
Okay.
I
It's
pointedly
correct.
ignore the knock at the door.
Good. All right, Jeff, who are you?
I'm Jace Lupin. I'm a werewolf. Are we doing that thing?
Yep, we are.
Okay. The character I'm most related to is probably my mother. I realized, since a young age, she's always tried protecting me and as many people as possible, and it's made me want to be a lot like her and try to become stronger and continue protecting those people as best as I can.
All right, just to be confirmed, that's not Jeff, that's Jace's opinions, right?
Yes, Jace.
Okay.
I said Jace, didn't I?
I'm
Yes.
sorry I beat up your mom.
Y'all beat up his.
I know.
All
It's
right.
her fault.
Colin, who are you?
I am Leoric von Stuttgart, and the character I feel most related to is Corin, the monk, because we in the past we hunted down a killer and found him and took care of business together, and we seem to have complementary fighting styles, so
All right.
definitely synergy going on there.
Word up, son.
Maybe you don't see eye to eye on other stuff, but as far as fighting is concerned, we do.
Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna skip our 2 new members for now and say Xerxes. Who are you? Or Britt, who are you?
Well, you stole my thunder there.
I know, sorry.
My character is Xerxes, a level 9 tiefling ranger. And the NPC I feel most connected to is Strahd. I like where that guy said that.
So what you know about Strahd so far, you're like, he doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah, my secret plan, and none of the other characters know this,
Yeah.
is to supplant Strahd and become the lord of this valley.
Hey, that's not a bad plan. There's gonna be a power vacuum if he's removed, right?
Hmm.
It's just
No one
logical.
joins Aptos?
All right. So, Alex, who are you?
I'm Torin. I feel a connection with nobody. I never I never belonged with any group. I never belonged with Dragonborn. I had never finished my monk training, and I came to realize that no matter where I go, no matter who I'm with, I never belong. And the only reason I'm like that is there's no one like me. So I try to fulfill that with trying to accumulate as much power and wealth. So
Just like
I mean,
no
you
one
are
else.
a 7-foot tall
Dragonborn.
lizard.
Lizard
Yeah.
man.
He's not a lizard man. He's a dragonborn. They're different. All right. Not to steal the thunder of any announcements of people, but Andy, tell us who your new character is, and then explain a little bit about them.
I am Wu Tang, the samurai assassin. I hail from a land far away of hobgoblins, a sect of samurai warriors where we worship a god. I forget the name of the god.
It's just the God Emperor.
Okay, a god emperor.
Sure,
Do I
it's
need to
not
give
Red
like whole
Man.
backstory stuff, or is it just like is that enough?
No, that's enough backstory. You don't have to tell them all that.
And I have since left that land and have taken up bounty hunting in the meantime, as it is the only thing that I'm really good at. The character that I feel most related to is the man that I learned my, I guess, rogue abilities from, as I came from a samurai land. His name is Old Dirty Bastard,
Okay.
and he taught me everything there is to know about stealth and secrecy and being a rogue.
Gotcha. Okay. And then his companion, Chris, tell us a little bit about your character and who he relates to the most.
Hello, I'm Drizzle Jaw, a level 9 wizard.
Oh, shit.
I'm a traveling companion of Wu Tang after he did not execute me on one of his bounty missions.
Of
And-
course.
The person I most relate to is a human named Stevie Two Times, who taught me how to gamble. As a young forest gnome, I never really went into the city, but at this young age of 85, I went in for the first time. And Stevie taught me how to gamble, and I've been addicted ever since.
Addicted to gambling. All right. So, there's a knock at the door.
Wait, hold on, real quickly. Chris, was Old Dirty Bastard part of the Wu-Tang Clan?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then my reference makes sense.
Oh,
R.I.P.
actually,
R.I.P.
I also had written down here that Colin, you were an honorable mention. You're runner up after myself. So
After himself. That's the problem. The problem is only he is
was very
himself. So, there is a knock on the door of your rooms at the inn. And go.
Knock, knock,
Okay.
knock.
okay, I look at Colin. Are you awake? I'm like, hey.
Yeah, I grab my halberd from the corner and get up and kind of get at the ready, and I motion.
I'm telling you, Wu Tang, there's no way Strahd's in there.
I motion to him to.
All right, hold on.
I'm already ready.
Knock, knock, knock.
Even if he is in there, we shouldn't be knocking.
Shh, don't announce yourself until the battle is upon us.
Hold on.
Knock,
Hold on.
knock,
Hold on.
knock.
Hold on. Hold on. I rolled a perception. There it is. Do I hear them say that?
You hear murmurs. You heard the word Strahd.
I could just shoot a fireball in there. That'd probably get him out if he's in there.
I tell Colin, I think we need to get
We're
out
not
the window.
doing that again. We've done that enough.
Why is that?
Did you not hear? I heard some whispers, and they said something about Strahd. So it's either with Strahd or they're on our side. But considering we just murdered everybody in this town,
Yeah.
That's
Better
true.
get out of here.
It's a sound plan.
I'm gonna try and roll a stealth check.
Ah, there it is. Oh, you're real stealthy in that armor. I'm assuming you're in your armor.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and open the window. And are we on the second floor?
You are on the second floor.
Okay. So I guess I'll try and open the window.
The window is bolted shut.
What about this other window over here?
There's a lot of people that cheapskates that try to jump their tabs, so they got to keep the windows
All
shut.
All right. Well, considering how easily we killed everybody else in this town,
All right. I'll get ready again, and then see if Alex can open that door for us.
okay, I'll open it and then you get ready.
All right. I'm ready.
See, I'm hoping to initiate combat so I can immediately kill my character as soon as we get started.
So-
I'm gonna. Okay, I actually
I
answer
can't
like,
hear.
who's there?
I'm gonna position myself so if he opens the door, they won't immediately see me.
I have my hand on the door handle and I yell, "Who's there?"
Jason, Xerxes, make a perception check. Also, everybody's at full health if you're not already, because we spent 24 hours resting.
Yes, I am at
The whole
69.
conversation.
Yeah, Jace, you hear the whole conversation on both sides of the wall and in the hallway, even though you're in a separate room.
All right, maybe they're not in this room. Let's go check the other door.
I mean,
Knock,
if
knock,
you've
knock.
been there,
I just yelled if who's there.
That's true, you did do that.
Oh, that's right, you did, didn't you? All right.
Are you
well,
gonna-
I don't really know how else to ask this, but are you the ones who are chasing after Strahd?
Okay. I tell Colin to like lower his halberd, and I'm like, all right, let's open the door. And so I open the door, and I'm like, yeah.
All right.
What about it?
I Halberd.
I bow before them and I say, my name is Wu Tang. I am here to also hunt down Strahd, and I figure, well, we should probably join forces. He seems to be a very powerful man.
I don't like you. I think you should go your own way.
Wait. Describe
No.
describe what you look like real quick, because we don't know what you look like.
Now we can do the introductions probably for them.
Oh, I am a red hobgoblin, I guess normal human sized. And well, can I make my picture bigger?
Yeah, I can.
So they can see the picture, I guess, or I can just describe it.
What do I
have-
know about hobgoblins?
Yeah, that dude.
Why did you
I got
hobgoblin
dreadlocks
from
and
there?
command
What?
Aren't
I didn't hear.
hobgoblins normally evil?
So, do a history check and tell me.
I mean,
let's see what
sure.
you know about hobgoblins.
I did intelligence, so I'll do a history.
Do history.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense for Jace.
Hear them?
No, I mean your history check. So Leoric, your immediate reaction is you don't know a lot about hobgoblins.
Like,
You just
what is this thing?
no, you know what they are, and you know that they come from a distant continent,
Yeah.
and that previously they tried to invade the continent that you guys are currently on, and then eventually retreated after like a number of years of war. Torin, you know, because of your Dragonborn like education, that hobgoblins were trying to like invade the west coast where your people are at now, and the continent that you appeared on, because Dragonborn appeared like through a magical means from like another dimension, that when you guys appeared, the continent inhabitants were losing, and the Dragonborn were a main reason why like they were repulsed, and that they're fanatical like samurai warriors. And there's 3 types of goblins. There's goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears. And the hobgoblins are like the samurai, like lieutenants and generals and like officers and stuff. And they're like supposed to be skilled warriors.
I'm gonna edit my bio saying I hate hobgoblins.
Oh no!
This was
Yeah.
this was like 300 years ago though.
So I know that they are enemies and they've invaded.
Well, they
and
haven't
attacked
they
people.
haven't done anything in over 250 years.
Okay. Okay.
They just live on this other continent, and they're like considered like a.
I ask him. Okay. I just
boogeyman.
was like, and he says this, and he's trying to hunt down Strahd. I was like, why should I trust a hobgoblin?
It's a fair question.
I mean, I harbor great feelings of hatred for the British still. So
For the British still.
That's true.
See, Colin, you're from like the other side of the continent, and it's like a Eurasia continent, so like
yeah, we have
your history over that is like very limited.
Yeah. I'm from that magical kingdom in the east, right? Or is it? 'cause I
You're
know there's
from-
a magic
What,
kingdom
Saudi Arabia?
over there.
No, you're from Sanctuary City.
Sanctuary. Okay.
Sanctuary. All right. Sorry. Repeat the question.
I asked you, why should I trust you?
Well,
You're a hobgoblin.
trust is not important at this time. I merely seek to destroy Strahd. You seem to be very capable if your wake of destruction is anything to go by,
If
and I merely offer to help with this.
I'm
Take it or
gonna be-
leave it.
if I'm going to be traveling and sleeping under the same roof at some point with you, I need to be able to trust you. I'm just asking why I should trust you.
Do you have a contract on your life currently?
Nope.
Then you have nothing to fear from me.
Okay.
Eh,
Okay.
that
Alright,
you
and
know
Colin,
of.
Good job, Wu-Tang. That's better than usual.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is my
Hold
companion.
on. Roll insight. Oh no, roll
Roll an insight check.
I'm gonna roll insight as well. Yeah.
And whatever you want is probably.
Okay. 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 Okay.
I don't know what a zero means, but
You're
I guess
both
that
pretty convinced by his argument that if you don't have a contract on your life, that you can fear not from him.
you look
And I
like
look-
the bearing of a bounty hunter.
I look out around the corner. I'm like, who's this bearded fuck behind you?
You see an albino 3'2" forest gnome. Well,
Yeah,
hello, sir.
You probably looked around the corner and thought like he was talking to no one. It took you a moment to like look
Yeah.
down, see the 3-foot tall gnome.
Hello, I am his traveling companion and money manager for the most part. We have kind of a 60-40 split going on.
And
But
who's
we have been
Wait a minute. This has changed since the last time we spoke. It was a 50-50. I do not know the 60-40.
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
You. And I look at the beard guy. He's like, you remind me of somebody.
Have
That's
you met
metagaming.
any other gnomes?
No, I can't put my finger on it.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter.
So, Jace, have you come out of the room to interact with this conversation yet, or just chilling, listening?
But I'll tell Xerxes I think we found some new allies.
Just what?
I grunt.
First of all, what is Xerxes doing in the same room
Man,
as
he's
Jeff?
probably in a field somewhere.
What do you mean? He doesn't like churches. He never said anything about inns.
Oh,
I
good
thought he
point.
never slept inside.
No.
It's like for 80% of our campaign, we try to sleep in churches for some reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I was a
Church
cleric,
is the
so I
place
like
you guys
church.
sleep a lot.
I guess I'll come out and introduce myself.
All right.
Hello, friend. My name is Jace.
I bow
You in
before
league
him.
with Strahd?
It is an honor.
I am not. I'm pretty sure we have the same mission from what I've heard.
Oh, he heard you.
Interesting.
Will you help save my father?
Is he against Strahd?
Yes, he's actually been captured by Strahd.
Does he have a contract on his life?
No.
Then I may help.
That I may.
Works for me.
Well, if we go get Strahd, then we save your dad.
That has been the plan from the beginning. Yes.
That is true.
Okay.
Right. Well, see, we're mostly in the money game, so really just want to kill Strahd, if I'm being 100% honest.
Oh, what do you mean about money game? Are you looking for his treasure?
Well, we have the contract on his life, much in the same way that you do. Did you think that you were the only ones?
What
Mm.
contract are you talking about?
Well, Strahd has many contracts on his life. I assume. What was the name of the city that we started at?
No, it's not the city. It's the Thurani hired you, and they told you that there was another group after him too.
Yes.
That's the company. So the company the like Assassin's Guild like espionage company from the other from the other country that hired you as a third party also hired Wu-Tang and Drizzle to go after Strahd.
Okay, well I don't know that yet until he says
It's
that.
it's a very big contract.
I'm acting like I
The
don't.
Assassin's Guild set out many contracts on his life. I assume many have met their end, and I figured, well, since we both had the same contract, we might as well work together to finish this.
Yes, we heard about this one group who was led by Zapdos Rahal. We were really looking to get in contact with him.
Well, the
I
leader,
killed Zapdos Rahal
the-
because he was a terrible leader.
I heard the leader was more this barley wine fellow, but that's neither here nor there.
I also
Well,
killed him.
Once he mentions that he knows about the exact contract that we're working for, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna relax a little bit,
Yeah, I am too.
put my halberd like on the floor, and just say, well, we'd welcome the help. We have some deadbeat that hasn't returned yet, and it's, I think it's about time to get out of here. Really, he might be singing like a canary.
To retreat from battle is most dishonorable.
Yes,
We're
we
not
should
retreating from battle.
We should try to save him. There are many allies that we need as many allies as possible.
The last thing he said to me was, or said to one of my companions was "fuck you." So
Unfortunately, he's a rather chaotic quantity, and it's very hard to predict what he's going to do at any one time. It's actually quite a blessing in disguise.
Don't forget he's a master shapeshifter. Who knows?
He could be this gnome right next to me.
That would be real meta.
Very right.
that'd be
We're
hilarious.
not retreating from battle. We actually slaughtered our way to this end, and if necessary, we will slaughter our way out.
Yes, as we entered the town, we saw that there was some amount of chaos going on.
It seemed to be some kind of great battle.
Oh,
It-
what?
I can't tell if my accent's starting to get a little racist yet, but let me know when it does.
Oh, you're fine.
It is a great battle. Yeah, wouldn't call it a battle. It was more like a slaughter, but we could get out of here before we have to do that again.
Okay.
As many foes as need to be felled, you have my blade.
I like it.
What do you say, Jace? You want to lead the way?
Oh, Jace is leading the way. What? Can't hear you.
Jace,
Do I know where Strahd is located to lead the way?
I mean, you know where his castle is. Everyone in this.
I thought we were gonna try and get your father first.
He's
Yeah, but
at the
he's
castle.
at the castle.
he's
Oh,
at
he
the
is?
castle. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Correct.
Well, let's head towards the
Oh,
castle.
shit. Do we want to go?
I
what
mean, you
else-
guys have a map that shows you where the
The
castle
problem is, like, what else do we have to do?
We
before
don't have really anything left.
We
to
could
do.
still clear out that werewolf den.
Did you
Yeah.
complete the quest for the winery?
Oh my god! stop.
We
Well,
picked up a similar quest for another winery, and I just wonder, if we want to go do that.
well, that the winery is gone.
Is that a shareable quest?
Oh, you must be talking about the Dragon Wine Winery. No. We're talking about the Tiger Wine Winery. It's on the other side of the country here.
No.
What's over there?
Oh, okay. We'll worry about this later.
Is that on the way to the village of Barovia?
It's on the way out. It's on the way out. We'll worry about it then.
Okay.
Castle, the thing in the middle.
All right. Well, let's stop standing in this room and let's get out of here.
Okay. If you look at your map, you know that the castle is, like the road. It's like you guys are currently in the middle, which is Vallaki.
Oh, it's above the village, northwest of the village of Barovia, right?
Correct. So it's kind of like it's higher up on the mountainside and it overlooks the village of Barovia. The question is if you're going to take like the road there, if you're going to go through like rough terrain, if you're going to go like some crazy way like around the lake to like throw off the scent or whatever you're going to do. You're going to go straight
Oh.
down to Matt Gakis and then go cut across into like I don't know. You guys go some crazy ways. So
Well, let's
Tyler,
go
did we
directly
decide if I have
south
a horse
and
or not?
Look around the
you do
spot
not
and
have a horse.
get all
Oh.
the quests there.
Wait, where's the castle? I'm sorry, I didn't have it open.
It's
Northwest of the village of Barovia.
yeah.
Yeah.
On
Where
the
that
east side
like
of the
red
map.
line goes to.
Northwest. Oh, okay, that big
No,
building looking
yeah.
thing
Yeah.
on a hill.
Hmm.
The castle looking.
Oh wow, it's not super far.
Well, I mean, it's like halfway across the map, but yeah,
It's a small country.
it's a small,
Yeah.
it's a small valley.
We've traveled farther, but okay.
So yeah, it's
well,
over there.
well, we can head that way. I mean, no more winery to save.
I mean, yeah. Do we still have that gem or the seed?
No,
No.
I had it, and I gave it to the brother.
Oh, that's right.
Were there
Give
any other things we had to get before heading to Strahd? Because I know we had a couple of, I guess, like side missions to help us out there.
Well, I just remembered that we left that medallion on our fallen companion. I don't know if we're gonna need that or not.
Mm,
Wait, no, you can't say that. You're metagaming now.
No, I would just. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check. Do I remember?
I told you that before the session.
Oh, I don't remember.
yeah, so there was some type of like raven medallion that you guys left on Barleywine's body.
Are any do any of us put that together, or do we just like all forgot in the chaos?
I guess you forgot, and you're just now remembering. Well,
Oh, we're now
should know
remembering.
that
We are
I'm the one
remembering.
that got it. I'm the one that pulled it from behind the fireplace. I'm the one that gave it to Colin, and then I saw who gave it
I feel
to.
like you guys are putting way too much importance on this medallion thing.
the medallion that no one could use because no one was good.
Yeah, okay, perfect. I don't care about the medallion. Let's go get Strahd.
I don't remember about the medallion.
I think
Wait,
you
what is
gave
this?
it.
What is this about a medallion?
Unimportant.
Unimportant.
I finally hop out of bed,
You were in my room the entire time.
and I just moved into your room from where I
Through the
was.
wall.
Through the wall?
There could be a door there. I don't know.
He gets
go.
to ignore difficult terrain in the forest, guys. Okay.
You just meld through the fucking wall.
All right.
What
All right.
the hell?
As soon as I see Chris's character Drizzle, I go, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing here?
Xerxes, my old pal, how are you?
First of all, it's pronounced Xerxes. Secondly, I'm not your pal. And third, I'm doing great.
Is he your guy? Or your
We-
buddy?
We used to gamble together back in the old country.
Oh, is that what you're telling me?
Mm.
What are you doing here?
I'm just trying to kill Strahd. What are you doing here?
I'm just trying to get money as usual. By the way, my companion here has the gold I owe you. He was carrying it for me.
No, sorry. This man is my money man. You must speak to him.
No. I remember I told you that you were to have the money if people asked about the money.
No, I
Nope.
do not have any money.
All right.
Torn is like,
Well-
I'm confused about what's going on.
How about this? I owe you 500 gold. I'll roll you double or nothing right now.
Who are you talking to? Xerxes
Xerxes.
or
Xerxes.
Wu Tang?
Xerxes. I owe Xerxes 500
Take
gold.
it. Take it. Take it.
No deal, asshole.
Come on, double or nothing. We can all get in on it.
Dude, you have a problem.
That's not, it's not a problem. I'm fine. And if you double up your money, you'll have twice as much. Think of it that way.
That is what double means.
It's true. It is what double means.
No, I want my 500 gold now, or I want it sometime in the future.
Right? Hmm.
Between those two options, we shall choose the future. Now, may we be on, please?
Yes,
Maybe beyond.
move along.
All right, I turn around and I cast a minor illusion to make it look like a bag of money is in my hand. And I turn back around. All right, here is your bag of money.
I get the DC check against that?
Yes.
think so.
It's an investigation check.
How long is the illusion?
1 minute.
All right. I don't know this guy, and it takes me an action to see through an illusion.
It's a DC 17. So Xerxes
Xerxes
is pretty
is
sure.
I put my hand. I see what. Let me see if I want to do perception to see if I know what's going on.
Probably
Do I
not.
see what's going on over his shoulder? That there's a money.
The problem
piece?
is it can't create any actual sensory effect. It's except for like the look. You know,
Yeah,
only
I
the
just like
sight.
I wave it in front of him, and then I'm like, all right, I'll put it in your backpack for you. You don't have to touch it.
That seems like a bluff.
You're not fooled by that.
Damn it. All right, fine. All right, I'll give you 250 gold now and 250 gold later.
Do you have 250 gold now?
Hell yeah! I just had a big winning before we set out. I'm loaded.
Right, you guys sort this out. I'm going to go down the road.
I'm with you.
I'll follow.
Okay, so where are you guys going to leave the city?
All right, I give you 250 gold.
I take it.
I don't know. Has the heat died down?
I think we follow. Oh wait, in the city.
So I guess, yeah, you guys are like in the center of the city. So there's a road to the north, it looks like, that goes to like the lake. There's the
I say
roads
we
like
go-
east and west.
We'll just go east and follow that road. There looks like there's a little gate or something along that road at some point.
There's the walls of Barovia, the big giant, like 40-foot tall, the wall.
Yeah, we can go to that.
We're in Velaki, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in Velaki.
Yeah, so we'll just follow that road around
Yeah, let's go
until we get to those gates.
through the east gate.
Well, that's the west gate, but yeah. The west side of the Barovia area.
Follow the group.
Follow the group. Did you just roll to follow the group?
no.
Oh, okay.
Leader.
Okay, so y'all are going to head out along the road. And we're going to have to travel for some time. So let's get some D20s out.
Before we set out, I always like to have a good gamble before we go. Anyone want to go in for like 20 gold?
No,
We really do not have the time.
It's a lucky
Or-
roll. Come on, 20 gold.
The heat is on us. We got to get out of here.
All right,
there-
I take odds.
I will pay you a gold to shut up and
I
we'll
will
follow.
take those odds, even though you have all my money.
All right. Roll 3d6. Highest wins.
Ha!
Damn it.
Ah.
Double or nothing?
Deal.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know what's happening here.
All right, we are all
They're-
even.
they're
Let's
rolling
continue
dice.
on.
They're literally on the ground in a corner. They're like, yeah, and they're throwing money in the pot. They're rolling dice.
Japanese sensei with a midget albino.
Hey,
Hey, I'm average height for a gnome.
It's true. Let me get y'all shit and delete the things that we don't need to see anymore.
Torn is getting irritated.
Really upgraded on companions here, didn't you?
Yep.
One of them might be useful.
I like the Japanese guy. I like Wu-Tang.
Oh, that's racist.
I mean, I'm assuming he just looks like a child in robes or something.
That's an albino child in robes with a beard.
Like, I probably don't even know he's a mage yet, so he's kind of like, why would you bring a child here? But
Why
Dude, I
would
got
you
s-
bring a child?
I got sweet tattoos on my head. Make my thing bigger.
No.
Damn it.
No, we don't need to do that.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so as y'all are traveling along, you start to hear like some wailing up ahead.
So we're on the road outside Velaki now.
Yep, you've traveled a
Okay.
couple miles at this point.
Okay.
You're probably
Wailing like screaming or wailing the act of hunting whales?
like screaming.
Good question.
That is a good question.
that,
I'm okay
that
with that.
was very pertinent.
So
Should we investigate this whaling?
yes.
Yes.
Who is the leader of this group?
what a loaded question.
We
kind
should
of
be
a,
following the lead of the commander.
That's
Are you
true.
volunteering?
I'll step forward and just like the halberd in front.
Okay,
Let's go investigate the whaling.
so it leads into the woods.
Okay.
So you're going off the road?
I shall stealth ahead.
Well, let's
I
do
can-
a perception check. I want to
Well,
see if
me, I see that our Japanese or the Wu-Tang is stealthing.
You
I
don't have to
don't
keep
know.
calling me Japanese. I'm not Japanese.
He's a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Let's see our hobgoblin dude. I'm gonna scout ahead as well.
So you're both scouting ahead.
I'll kind of
I'm 50 feet behind.
50 feet behind the scouts or 50 feet behind the non-scouts?
You know the answer to that question.
The non-scouts. Okay.
I'm hanging back with my old pal.
so I'm kind of alone in the forest, following the other two scouts, making a lot of noise. Okay.
You're not alone. 50 feet behind you is close enough for me to shoot something with an arrow.
Yeah.
Well, I
is
am
it-
fine with that. As Leoric,
Isn't Jace with you?
fine with that. Oh yeah, Jace is.
I don't even know how I did that.
How you did what?
The history check. I didn't mean to do that.
Wu
Okay.
Tang with a 23 perception. Holy shit.
And he's 20 stealth. He's really stealthy and
try and
really
stealth.
alert.
Well,
He's
Wait.
only 2 on me, but yeah.
wait until you see my initiative.
That's true.
Do I recognize the wailing at all with my perception?
No.
I didn't, for sure.
You're pretty sure there's some type of like inhuman screaming up ahead, Wu-Tang.
Wait, Colin, are you stealthing ahead with us too?
No, I'm behind you. I'm just trying to be quiet. I can't
Oh,
stealth
okay.
fast in my plate mail, I'm assuming. So I'm kind of walking normal pace, but trying not to make a ton of
It's
noise.
me and you right now stealthing ahead.
Like,
Yeah,
y'all can
it's-
probably faster than I can.
Essentially, we're in
One of the
3
pure
groups of
humor
2. We're in 3 groups of 2. There's 2 stealthed, 2 following behind, 2 following way behind that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely like wailing up ahead, but it's a little deeper in the forest. Do you continue on?
Yes. As
Yeah.
I continue on, I open up my backpack and my familiar slithers out.
I mean, I would like to see, or can I see what we're doing?
I'm just gonna keep going until I.
Oh,
told-
is there
told
anything?
stop
Okay.
at
Give
the-
me 1 second, and I'll show you where
by
you
the
are.
guard, or by the scouts.
So yeah, I'm moving ahead.
So
Is there
we're
a lot
gonna
of fog
say
here?
it is somewhat foggy, not a lot of fog. I'm pulling the 2 of you off the map because you're not there. So y'all are kind of back here. And I'll move you so you can see what I'm talking about. And up ahead around this tree is these 2.
Okay.
And in the fog and in the forest, the main thing you can see is there seems to be some movement up ahead around some type of like, you can hear like water moving. There's some type of like fountain or something. And the wailing seems to be emanating from that direction.
Waterbenders.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be back. 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Cool.
So, scouts, what are you doing?
I'm gonna roll another perception.
Because your last one stunk.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming I moved into a new location.
Maybe. All right. So as you guys sit there and kind of scout ahead, we get something more like this. So there is something of like a clearing. It looks like maybe even like old like stone on the ground or something where people used to come to this fountain. You can see that there's something near the fountain, and the fountain, you're not sure if it's water anymore. It looks like it's discolored or something like that. Either like there's overgrowth of something like contaminating it, or like it's not water at all.
Do I see any beings of any sort around?
There's some movement on the other side of the fountain, but you can't be sure right now in the fog. Even with a 20 perception.
I kind of so I'm next to Wu Tang, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you guys are hiding behind a tree. Yeah.
I tap him on the shoulder and then I point to this tree over here.
I nod as I understand.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all are moving forward.
Yep.
Dang, look how stealthy he is.
Ooh.
Crazy.
Wait, I thought you were going the other direction.
Oh, I thought we were gonna move together.
Well,
Maybe we. No, too late now.
move together now. All right.
Yep. A piece laid is a piece played.
I take my my nod back of understanding. I
He
did
gives
not
you a
understand.
he gives you
I
a
was
look
gonna-
of confusion.
We really need to
Okay.
get our hand signals correct.
I know, right? I
I
just
have
look at-
I have thieves' cant now, but none of you guys do. So
It's
That's
true.
hilarious.
Maybe.
So
you can use it.
now you can kind of see this. There is some shuffling, and you hear some. There's obviously the moans in the forest, but now there's some type of like shuffling and smaller noises like. and like a dragging sound of something being dragged.
A dragon sound.
Not a dragon sound, a dragging sound.
like- Dragon Balls.
Like someone dragging a corpse. What do you do?
But we still can't see anybody moving around.
Yeah, still can't see anything.
No.
Can I arrive behind Colin and them?
Yeah, y'all want to come in behind them?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do from here.
I'll come in at this point.
Oh no, they were like way behind you, so they've now arrived with you and Jace.
Yeah. I wanna send out my scout.
Oh, Jace is just running up. Let's go. Jace, any type of stealth, or are you just going in? Heard that. So as
Didn't
y'all
quite work
sneak
out.
up and you're not like sure what's going on, there's like a crashing through the trees and stuff like that behind you. As Jace with his pretty large human body
Wanna say
comes
hi?
like just barreling through. Making quite a bit of noise.
Okay. I'll make a perception check to see if anybody noticed that.
There does seem to be more shuffling in the woods up ahead.
You did a good job.
Thanks, Colin. I did do a good job.
Let me see.
Jace, yeah, you can only see what they see. Oh, change that.
Can I hear Jace?
Oh yeah, you for sure heard him.
I look at him and I do a handstand. And I'll be like, "What are you doing?"
That means go, guys.
He's
Gotta
waving.
go.
He's waving his hands like he needs help. That's what you
Commence
see.
the attack.
I'm like, "It's me, it's me."
I'll,
Alright.
I'll
It's
stay
me,
put for
it's
now.
me.
Well, I guess if nothing else has happened, we need to step forward.
Moving forward, stealthily. Looks like
Yeah,
somewhat
I'm gonna move-
stealthily.
I'm gonna
Stealthily
stealth.
enough.
I'm
Hey,
gonna follow you as well.
Jace.
Oh shit!
I'll be
What-
next to Jace.
You're moving up to Jace. Make a stealth check real quick.
Sure.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of loud moving now. Torrin's getting pretty clumsy as he's like, I don't see anybody. Too bad you're at disadvantage with stealth checks and heavy armor. So it's really just a 10.
Cool.
All right, so the two of you moved up to this tree now. You can see this, and what you really see though is that there is something moving around that fountain. There seems to be some type of like skeletal like creature. It looks like it might have some skin still on it that's like hanging off in flaps and stuff, and it's covered in blood, and it's like it's like beating on its head and like tearing at its scalp, the little bit that's left, and it's all dripping blood into the fountain and like contaminating the fountain. And as you see that one, the shuffling dragging sound is there's a number of other skeletons. Some of them have legs, some of them don't, that are crawling kind of forward towards this fountain.
I'm assuming they noticed me.
Let's see.
Have they made any indication that they noticed that? Well, not me, obviously, but Torin is here.
So there's one right here. He does notice y'all, and he starts to crawl that way, but he doesn't make like a ton of noise. He just like, and like starts crawling towards you. The one in the fountain is just like totally lost in whatever it's doing. Torin, what are you doing?
Are you just jumping into the fray?
Yep,
Hooah!
it's gonna happen. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna hit this guy.
Now, if you want to initiate combat, you have to roll initiative.
I don't get a surprise round.
No, there's no such thing as a surprise round. Everybody rolls initiative, and it's people that are
God
surprised
dang
are
it.
surprised. So that like couple feet you
Transform.
moved up is a couple feet you moved up. Let me get my pad. There we go. Where did all my pencils go? You know how I like to track things manually in the slowest way possible. All right, Alex, super slow.
Good thing I am in the middle of everything.
Whose fault is that?
True. Whose
I
fault
was
is that?
expecting not to roll a 1.
Expect less of yourself. Drizzle.
Always spend your feet on alertness.
Our new friends have some high initiative.
Yeah.
8? What the fuck? Oh, he must have
What you
Alert.
just said, alert.
Alert.
Yeah.
Wait, how does Chris have 8? What?
That was what I said.
What do you mean?
Do you have alert too?
Huh?
Huh?
Nope.
I can't hear you very well.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have the alert feat?
No.
Then how do you have a +8 initiative?
There's this OP shit you sent me.
Oh, that's right. All right, sorry.
Why don't I ever get OP shit?
What are you talking about? You're like the most OP min-max character here.
But it's because of my badass D&D character making skills.
Well,
And
his are too. Yeah, I forgot. That is a badass OP thing. Temporal awareness. Get your int bonus added to your initiative rolls. Because he's a chrono mage. All right. So, Andy, you see Torin step out. Like, he looks like he's headed towards that one creature that already noticed y'all. What's your plan? What you doing?
I've I'll drawn my blade and I mutter under my breath, "Oh, you fool!" And then I'll step into combat. And I forgot about my movement. What is my movement speed as a hobgoblin?
30.
30, right? Okay. Where is my? I'll move up to this dude, which I assuming there's going to be a bunch of other things in the darkness.
Yeah, I was
over
about
here,
to
but
say, do you know if there's anything behind there? Like,
I don't care. And then I'm going to attack this dude.
Mirror skeletons, I assume.
I don't need my initiative, so that's good.
+8. I said +7. I do have +8 as well.
So, this is at advantage because you move before him. And you
Yes.
hit, so it's an automatic crit.
Yep.
What is that?
This is his assassinate ability. If he moves before them in the first round of combat, he not only gets advantage like someone in the first round that surprising someone gets, but anyone he hits is an automatic crit. It's called assassinate.
Wow.
That's really good.
You didn't roll a crit though. So we just have to act like it's a crit. So it's 10 plus your max, which is 10. Wow, you rolled a max. So you got 20 damage on that guy. And so you literally are just like cut him in half and he falls to the ground and his legs are separate from his body. And then he like starts to like shift and move towards you a little bit more.
Wasn't he already cut in half?
Nah, ignore the pictures. Some of them are cut in half, some of them aren't. That one's not. Andy, what are you doing?
Okay. Sorry, it's my first time
I'm gonna make a drink. We'll be right back.
doing this.
Oh, Alex
And
will
then
never
I
be up by the time he gets
gain-
back.
I have the extra attack. That's just the thing that happens, right? I don't have to do anything special for that.
You just get to attack, yeah. You have
Yeah,
2
okay.
attacks because you're a fighter.
So then I attack again.
Fighter rogue. Also hit
9.
him again. And
Oh,
you
so
do
it's still the same thing, right? An automatic crit because he hasn't gone yet.
correct. Also, you haven't added sneak attack to your turn, but you have advantage on this person, so you can. So do you want to add 2d6 sneak attack on top of your crit?
Oh, if you have advantage on a hit, yeah, once per turn. Yeah. So then that's the.
Normally that'd be probably your first attack. So that would be 19. It's actually 26. So 26 more damage.
Damn. Oh, you crit on both attacks.
You crit on every attack.
Wow.
Before
Okay.
if you every turn you the first turn of combat or until a creature like gets its initiative in combat.
He goes first with the Strahd fight.
So you did 26. So like you gashed it pretty hard, but it does not appear to be dead. It's still moving around.
Okay. And then no, I don't need that.
In fact, your second attack doesn't seem to like dig as deep on it. Like you went to like cut it like in half again, and your sword kind of stopped on like its bones this time as blood starts pouring from its head, which you never hit, and it seems to be like doing something to it where it like is becoming more active as the blood like covers it and more resistant to your attacks.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it.
Okay.
I just get the 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, unless you do something like a offhand weapon or something like that.
I don't have the. Oh, wait. Does the throwing dagger count as an offhand weapon? I can only throw that. Never mind.
It's dual wielding.
Yeah, it's just you can
Yeah,
use if you haven't used your bonus action, you can use your bonus action to do an offhand attack.
To throw the dagger.
If you want to throw the dagger, yeah.
Yeah, throwing dagger.
At this guy?
Yep.
I mean, you just throw out a dagger? Okay. Roll your dagger thing.
Okay. Shit. Need to pull that up again. So I think 2 was fire damage.
Okay, so you throw a dagger, roll damage with your dagger.
Did I not? I thought I did. Oh, I didn't. It's the 6, and then the 5 is the fire damage.
Oh, really? Okay.
The fuck?
You said it. He has throwing daggers that do like random elements.
Oh, that's cool.
That's one of his things he got.
What was
Okay,
it called again?
so
Throwing dagger bandolier.
Can you retrieve them
Yeah.
after you use them?
they
They
disappear.
come back magically.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, so
And you don't even have a magical
5
halberd yet.
fire, 6
I know.
piercing.
What? Poor as shit.
Okay. Now your turn's over. Okay. After you goes Leoric, I believe. Oh wait, no, probably actually it's Drizzle, our other super fast person. Drizzle, you hear the clash of blades in the distance. What are you doing?
I move up behind the tall meter guy who seems armored.
Gotcha.
What do I see?
You see mainly Fog and Torrent standing there, and you don't see Wu-Tang is the important thing.
Do I see the thing on the fountain?
Not really. It's obscured.
Okay, I cast Mage Armor on myself then. Anticipation.
Colin, not Colin. Alex, pull your mic way just a little bit.
I'm barely breathing.
I know, but you're the person setting off your mic.
It's the fan on me.
All right, so you're doing Mage Armor on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else? Anything else?
Done.
Done. Okay. Now, Leoric, what are you doing? The gnome has come up behind you and cast a spell. You also see Torin slightly in the fog. You don't see any enemies, but you have heard like a hacking sound of like weapons hitting bodies.
Okay.
You also don't see Wu-Tang.
Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. So move there and blink here.
Okay. Hi, good night. Oh, he's waving. Yeah, some people are waving back.
Bye.
Wave to them. Yeah.
Bye.
All right, go to bed. Wait for me, guys. There's only one person in front of him. All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to
So you ran up and blinked in front of Torin
yeah, and
to protect him, I'm assuming. Since you guys are apparently
Oh,
super
yeah.
buds.
I don't need.
Does that hit?
Oh, sorry. I just saw that my wife was texting me from downstairs. Yes, it does. Boom.
Am I good now?
And then I'll attack
Yeah, you're
him
better.
again.
So, Colin, after you hit him like super hard,
Yeah.
you see that its head. So you take your halberd and you blink in front, and then you just swing with your murderous intent.
Yeah.
You slam it in and like crack a bunch of its ribs, and its skull, its eyes kind of like start to glow a little bit, and its skull starts to leak blood all over it, and the blood seems to be like almost like healing the cracked ribs as you pull your halberd back in the moment you notice it.
Well, I want to aim my next to try and like slice his head off, if that's possible.
Okay.
Would that increase?
That's what the 13 goes. I'm trying to slice his head off, not like.
Okay, so as you go again with the murderous intent and just like reckless swinging, you actually like miss his head as he ducks a little bit as the attack comes in.
And then with that momentum, I'm going to swing around and see if I can hit the butt of it into his neck.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to maybe try and like crack his neck off. I'll roll that damage.
There you go.
15.
So 15 damage.
Yeah.
With the butt this time?
Yeah, I'm just trying to blunt force just swing the haft through his neck and just shatter his neck off.
So it does hit with such force that it like shatters the vertebrae in its neck, but it doesn't seem like phased by that like a normal living creature would be.
Okay, I'm gonna use my in the last moment I'm gonna use my history check to see if I know anything about this undead creature.
So yeah, you're pretty sure it's undead, but you're unsure of what kind of undead creature like it is. Like it seemed like a skeleton or something at first, and now you're unsure. You've never encountered something that like just starts bleeding for no reason and like heals itself.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out, "It's healing from the blood," in its head, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right. So Xerxes, you hear Leoric call out. And he says something about they're healing from the blood in their head. But you're like way back here behind a rock. Just chilling.
Safe, I think you mean. I'm very safe, yes.
You're safe from the front.
Oh.
I feel pretty safe.
All right. So, knowing almost only that, what are you doing?
Move forward as far as I can move forward, kind of aiming to be between those two trees. So, can I get to like here, maybe?
Yeah, you can get to there without doing like a double move, without doing a dash.
Yeah. And from here, describe to me what I see. Nothing, apparently.
God, Alex, it's worse now.
What?
All I hear is like my ear from you. Okay. So from there, yeah, you can see not a whole lot.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving forward then. All right, from here, I basically ran to here, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, that would probably be my turn.
That's all you can see. You still don't see even like Colin and Leoric and Torin.
Oh, I can see them from where I am. Come on.
in the fog. You can tell that they're over there, but you don't know what they're doing.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much my turn.
All right.
All right. I gotta step away for like 5-10 minutes, but I'll be back.
That's fine. All right.
I'll play his character while he's gone.
Jace.
Run him into the fountain.
Jace, you're up. What are you doing? Besides transforming, it sounds like, right?
Yes, I transformed. I'm going to move forward.
Can you? There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Making sure you have control of your character. So you move forward and perception. You have your goggles on, I'm assuming. So you see the one by the fountain, the one that Colin started fighting. You can barely see your new companion, Wu-Tang, over there doing something, fighting something, it looks like, but you don't see what. But you also see over here is 2 more of these creatures that seem to be drawn by the battle.
Okay. How high is this fountain?
It's only like 5 or 10 feet tall.
So with my canine leap, would I be able to jump over it?
Probably. Yeah, like if you just took that essentially like a 10-foot like running start, you could just jump it.
Okay. Then I'm going to jump it and bite that skeleton in the fountain.
Okay, so you went like 35 feet, running jump. You'll be like 55 feet if you do that. You go what, 50?
Yes.
So you gotta get to like here, or you're gonna jump to like try to go farther than your movement. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I was trying to jump onto it and bite it with as I'm landing on top of him.
Oh, like try to like pounce on him?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, we'll try it. Yeah. You have to hit with your bite and like grapple to like stay in his square though.
That was the plan. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. So, boom. Okay, yeah. So far, biting him. You hit him. Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to try and grapple him.
Okay, so real quick, as you bite down on his head, he takes 10 damage from your stuff. And then your mouth just starts filling with blood.
Gross.
And you're like trying to crush his head a little bit. And it's almost like you start to crush it and then like resists the crush. And then almost like forces your teeth back out of its head. And make your grapple check.
It's just regular strength, right? Not saving?
Yeah, just strength. Yeah, you grapple it. You got it.
Right. Then I will make 2 claw attacks. Or can I do another bite while I'm still grappling it?
No, you can only use your claw attacks. And you can
Okay.
This turn, you can only do a 1 claw bonus attack. That's it. Yeah, that hits it. Alright, do 12 damage. That seems to dig in again. Like you heard it more. Alright.
Then that is my turn.
Okay. So, Wu-Tang, as you're fighting this creature, you hear like the wailing intensify, sorry. And an apparition appears in front of you.
Oh shit.
Wait, what? Oh, there we go. That's it. And like appears out of like the fog, and it's a creature of like darkness, like a specter of death, and it glides over towards you and reaches out and tries to like swipe you with like a spectral hand. and it gets a 17 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit you? I don't remember what your AC is.
I think we said it was a 16, right?
I don't know. You have to look at your character sheet.
Yeah, studded armor +1 plus the other thing. 16, yeah.
So you have studded armor, which is what, 12 or 13?
I think it's 13, but I had the +1 to that plus the defense feat. Oh, so I guess it's just 15.
Well, plus your dex. So it's an 18.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that's good.
Well, he has
Mhm.
defensive fighting as a fighter. He has +1 studded
So
leather.
He's a fighter assassin.
Yeah, he's a fighter assassin. So he has fighter defensive +1. He has studded leather armor, which is a 13, but it's +1, so it's 14. And then you have 3 dexterity, so that's 18. Okay, so it
Yep.
misses you. So you move away from it, and it does not actually touch you. And it wails in like anger, and then continues sliding past you. It actually opens itself up to a possible reaction attack of opportunity if you want. As it
Can I do a
goes up.
sideways glance at it and size up the nature of the creature?
It's actually coming all the way to you anyways, so.
Oh.
I'm talking about Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
though. Wu-Tang, do you want to use your reaction to attack it as it moves through your area?
Yes, I would. I don't think I'd take advantage on it because it hasn't.
No,
It's taken
it's
a
moving.
turn.
So, yeah, you missed it.
Aw.
And then it enters your threat range, Colin. Make a perception check to see if you notice it, like, enter the battlefield. It appeared almost out of nowhere.
Okay.
I'm going to say you don't see it.
Okay.
And it comes up, like, right next to you and parks next to you.
Parks its ass right there.
Parks its ass right there.
As it leaves me after it tries to hit me, I say, "Ha! You may be a ghostly apparition of death, but I am death in the flesh."
Nice. Got him.
Got him.
I'm hoping that I spooked him a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did I
Roll
spook the
intimidation.
skeleton next to me?
You get 1 dice of inspiration.
Yeah.
You can add a d6 to any roll you want.
Wait, seriously? Awesome.
In the
I was
future.
totally just
One
kidding.
time. One time. 1 dice.
I forgot about inspiration.
I did too. That's why it's
So
the
did we.
first time in this entire campaign
We
we're
had a-
getting inspiration.
We had a bard this whole time, and he did not give us any inspiration.
Nope.
I gave it out. No one used it, so I stopped giving it out.
That's also true.
true.
You did give me one before,
That's
and I never
true.
used it.
I've
Okay.
used it before.
So then these skeleton creatures start to move. So let's see. We've got the one that's next to Andy. So Andy, so a strange thing happens as it goes to claw you. It starts to like speak with your accent. It's a but
I
like
haven't done anything like
It's
that.
like mocking.
but well that's the thing. It's like it's mimicking you, but it doesn't seem like it actually knows how to talk. So it's using your inflection and accent, but it's just like but it like it's eerily sounds like you're talking, but like you've got food in your mouth or something. And you're like, what the heck? And as it does
What
that,
the heck?
it tries to slash at you, and this time you are going to get hit by 1 claw. Yeah,
Oh,
1 claw.
no.
So it's
Don't
going
hurt
to...
me.
It claws you for 10 slashing damage.
Damn.
So it reaches out and slashes you up. And then Colin, the one that you attacked, moves forward.
Okay.
To attack you. And it started to mimic your like little cry of like, it's bleeding from the head. It's like, it's bleeding
kinda
from the head. And you're like, And then it claws. The first one's a 23, and the second one's a
Yeah.
12.
The first one hits.
Okay.
For sure.
So you take 6 slashing damage from its claws.
Yeah.
And then out of the fog comes another one that enters your threat range right there.
Okay. I am going to aim at its head.
Okay. You miss its head, and it keeps crawling forward towards you, and then also makes 2 slashing attacks with its claws. Ouch. It's a 22 and a 23.
Yep.
I'm going to do 2d4 real quick. Sorry, it's going to 2d4 times 2. I'm just going to do 44 plus 6, so 16 damage with its claws as it starts to rake into you. The one that you jumped on top of, Jace, is going to resist you, and he fails. So he's like just being pinned down by you right now, almost. He failed to get out of it the grapple,
Good.
but it can still attack you. And so it attacks you with its claw attack. It gets an 18 and a 16. I'm pretty
18 matches.
Yeah, so neither of those hit. He's just digging in your fur trying to get at you. But you notice behind that comes another one of those creatures who gets to attack you with advantage because you're trying to hold that one down. The first attack is a hit. The second attack is a miss just because of your natural armor kind of like gunking up its claws. You take 9 damage slashing from that, but it's
half.
Yeah, it's half. It's not, so 4 damage. And as you celebrate that victory of these things don't seem to have magical weapons, here comes another one out of the fog.
Oh my god.
Damn.
And this one. And then the other one you saw is coming that way, but it's right there.
Oh no.
So this one's new, this one's new, this one's new. They all have advantage on you.
Great.
So here's the first one's 2
Talking about
attacks.
Grappling is 5th edition.
Miss on both of its claws, even with advantage. Oh, the second one, miss, even with advantage. All of those just missed with advantage. They're just clawing at your fur and they can't get through it.
What a hero.
You have an
What the
18, right?
I have 18, yeah.
What a fucking hero.
All right.
It hit me 3 times.
Now, finally, after everyone's reacted, as he's kind of shocked by what's going on around him, as he jumped out to engage everyone.
Ah!
Torin, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm assuming I noticed something to my.
Make a perception check real quick. Glance around. All right, you're definitely sure that there's some stuff that's attacking Leoric, who just appeared right in front of you as you were trying to run. That's, I think, what startled you into moving slowly. You were just like, what?
Okay.
He said, bro, we feel a deep connection. I came to save you.
I am going to attack. Attack.
The one I attacked, you would have noticed.
Yeah. So 2 axe, hand axe, 2 of them.
2. Which one?
Hand axe.
To that creature. Okay. The ghostly apparition.
Hit miss.
So on
Seems-
that, it's a hit.
Oh, I should roll. 2 hits on that.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I'm flurry.
So 14 damage. So you feel like your axe like slows a little bit as it cuts through its ghostly form.
Even my magical axe? Really? That's crazy.
No, it slows as in like it Like you actually hit
Oh,
something.
made contact.
Yeah, you made contact with something. It just doesn't seem very solid, but it does resist slightly as you whip your axe through it.
And then this claw attack.
So that hits. What? Your rolls are a little crazy right now.
I know.
That hits too, though.
He makes a dex save.
Sorry.
Oh
what's
no,
real quick? 15.
strength.
A strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw fails.
And what?
DC 15 knockback feet.
Yeah. It fails.
So here.
Straight back.
Yep.
What was it, here or here?
It was
Okay. So you send it flying into the mist where you almost lose sight of it. It just flew away so far. Wait,
Right
you just did that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna get attacked by the ghostly.
even with
apparition?
my mobility.
Oh wait, mobility. Yeah, you
I
hit it.
do
you're
not-
right. Yeah, sorry, you hit it. I forgot. I was thinking about you hitting
hit
the
him.
bloody thing.
No, I hit him twice. And
Yeah, I remember.
I did that on purpose. So
Yeah, you split it up on purpose so you could back off. So you backed off, and anything else?
no, I'm gonna chill right.
Okay. All right. So Wu Tang, what are you doing?
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to use Action Surge.
Okay.
So
So
now
you
I
get one additional attack action. So you
So
can
that's-
attack 2 times,
and
then you get to attack 2 times. After
I
you
still-
do your attacks, like you can move and everything between the other one.
Right, yeah, but I still only get one bonus action, right?
Correct.
Hey,
How long
Tyler,
does that
Tyler,
last?
can you see my?
It's just one turn, one thing.
I'm doing my Kai points.
You should have it too, aren't you, a fighter, Jace?
No,
Action surge?
he's a werewolf.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh,
that.
He's a berserker. Or barbarian or whatever.
Oh yeah.
No, he's a werewolf.
Well, whatever, you know what I mean. Did I write that down right? Because I thought it says one additional action taken per turn.
No, it's per like
Just
long rest.
That's why I
You
asked
use
if
it
it said
one
per
time.
turn.
You get to use it 1 time per long rest, I believe. It could be short rest, but I think it's long rest because it's really powerful. It's essentially like giving you like half of haste spell once, just whenever you want. Just I just get extra whole. You get your
Is that
whole
like
attack action.
Surging on your
Okay.
first turn.
Yeah, I wrote that down wrong. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah,
Bummer.
in the future, like to be most effective, your action surge would be on your first turn, where you get all advantage if you're in front, like if you move before someone else.
Lesson learned. This is my first time doing this, so I'm kind of figuring out as I go. Okay, well, with that, then I am going to keep fighting this skeletal man in front of me.
Okay, so you're action surging, and you're gonna attack the skeletal man. Got it?
Die, Mr. Skeletal.
That's a hit. 8 damage, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you think it should.
Okay, hit it again. Is that a hit?
That's a miss.
Okay. Add plus. Hold on. Add +1 to that.
+1.
Yeah, I have saving face if you miss an attack roll.
Add your charisma bonus or something like that.
Add a bonus equal to the number of allies within 30 feet.
Gotcha. So +1 saving face. All right, that actually does make it hit with a 14.
Oh shit!
All right.
I'll be right next to you if that's a. Can you do that at any time?
I can only use it once per
Short
I have to-
rest,
short rest or whatever. Yeah.
I think, or long rest. You have to look that up.
Well, that's
It says if I put after rest, then it means short or long.
Dude,
Okay.
I'll make sure I'm next.
So that attack did hit, and the thing is still like resistant to your attacks, and you don't know why.
God damn it!
So
I'm
it's
getting very, very frustrated. And in my frustration, I continue attacking it.
I
okay.
am very frustrated.
Can't retreat. Also a hit.
Nope. No retreat.
The thing is in tatters and still moving somehow. Is
And
that the
there's my
last
right.
attack? Okay.
That's
Okay.
the last attack.
That last attack puts it down.
Oh, finally. Okay.
Finally split open its skull and it stops bleeding, which is the first for you. You know, normally when you put split skulls, they bleed. This one stops bleeding.
Shit, I should have used this before. That's okay. Bonus action, I use my throwing dagger to attack the one in front of Colin.
Okay.
You get
Oh,
four,
crit.
you get 4 attacks?
That's my 4 attacks. This is my bonus action.
No, only when he does that one thing he gets that many attacks. This is his 5th attack, technically.
Saving.
So that's
yes.
that's a crit, obviously.
That's a crit. So with the crit, I get 2d6 for the elemental damage.
Pretty sick.
So
Oh shit!
Yeah.
yeah. So it's whatever max damage for the so it's 7 plus 3, 2. 7 plus 2 plus 12.
Correct. So we did 9, and then another 12, and so as you finish off, so you do like a flurry of blows that don't seem super effective until you split open the skull of the skeleton creature in front of you. It falls to the ground, and the blood stops coming out of its head. And then quickly you turn around to see the ghostly apparition as attacking your new ally Leoric while one of the skeleton creatures attack him, and you just grab a dagger and you whip it out, but you didn't actually roll what kind of elemental damage it's doing.
Oh, yes, it is doing 6 is radiant.
Oh shit. So you all of a sudden he pulls out a dagger that's glowing with like holy energy, and he throws it, and it pins straight to the back of that guy's head, and it collapses onto the ground, also no longer bleeding.
With
actually-
my
I-
average
You
intelligence.
actually haven't moved yet either.
together.
Huh?
You still have your movement for your round if you want to move.
Okay, and then I'll move in front of the ghostly apparition, and as I do that, I bow before the thing I just killed, and I say, "It was an honor fighting you."
Fucking KSer.
I like your character.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Alright.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and metagame with you guys right now. I am lawful evil,
Whoa.
Okay.
so I am
Whoa.
very I'm honorable in battle, but I love to kill things.
Honorable in battle.
Awful Evil is pretty.
I wouldn't say you're honorable in battle. I'd say
yeah,
it's probably the other way around. It's probably that you're honorable in like the way you treat yourself in life, but in battle, because of like your roguish assassinating ability, you're just like, hey, in battle, like anything's fair. Like
That's-
it's all about winning.
That's a good point. I used to be honorable in battle.
Yeah, then you realize that it's a lot easier to just kill people if you hit them first. All right, so after you move towards the ghostly apparition, the next person up is your comrade, Drizzle, who seems to be summoning minor illusions near him.
Hey, those are mine. All right,
Is
I
that what
move
you
up.
used your turn for?
No. Move up. Can I identify what that ghost thing is? Anyway, with Arcana maybe.
Sure. You can
Give
try.
it Arcana. Not that good apparently.
You know it's some type of incorporeal like creature, and it's probably resistant to a lot of different types of like damages and things because it's like a ghost or something.
But probably of this plane.
Yeah, you know it's like an undead. It's not
Okay.
extra planar.
All right then. I
You
pause
also
for a
do
second.
you do also see like because you moved up that far, you see like all these skeleton guys swarming over the werewolf guy.
Do we have a werewolf on our team? I asked the monk.
Same.
No.
No?
No?
No, yeah, we do. Yes, he's our companion. He just shifted.
Oh, good. I love werewolves. They're the best people. Okay, well then I say, friend, talking at the werewolf, hold still. And then I cast
Wall of fire.
wall of fire surrounding him and hitting all the 5 things around him.
Okay, so draw your wall of fire for me. 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, up to 60 feet long.
I'm doing the circle thing, the 20-foot diameter. But I'm just gonna put it like around him like that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say the damaging side is like on the outside, but they're
The
all
safe
5 of those
side
things
is
are
on
like
the
on the wall. Yeah. So
So one side of the wall is cool, the other side is hot. Correct?
That's pretty cool that you have that control.
That's definitely new, because in 3.5 that just would have burned the hell out of him.
It was
Okay.
like 5 feet wide or something.
Let's see. So we've got a bunch of saving throws, right? If it
Yeah,
appears in their
dex.
area, they do dex saving throws.
say
So go ahead and roll your first 5d8. Because they're like all in it, right? And then how far is the damage go on the outside of the wall? 10 feet, it looks like?
10 feet, yeah.
Okay. So this is the first 5 of them. The very first one that he's grappling, we have to say that's probably a disadvantage, right? Oh, he's good. His body's been shielded by... Oh, he doesn't have anything on him. My bad. So, sorry. Start at the top. Start right here. This guy resists. So he takes what?
14 or
14.
15, whatever.
14
Yeah.
damage.
Round.
Up or down.
14 damage. The next one fails. So it takes 29 damage. Then the next one, it's reflex save, right? Fails. And then the last one also fails. And then the one on the very outside it ends its turn. Okay, that's only if it ends its turn. So it gets like a second to, I guess, react to it because it's not on it. So we won't do that one right now. We'll wait till its turn. See if it ends its turn in the fire. So a firewall springs up around Jace. Starts lighting all of them on fire.
So if
And-
I were to attack one in the firewall, would I take the fire damage as well?
No, as long as you're on the inside, you're fine.
Okay.
Because the wall is only 1 foot thick. It's not like taking up their entire 5-foot square.
All right.
So if they try to like inch to the inside at all, they're totally free. Like any of their body parts are free to hit.
Sounds
All right.
good.
That's the end of your turn, Chris?
Yep, done.
Alright, I need to use the restroom real quick. We're going to take a quick break.
Thank you,
Y'all can
Drizzle.
talk about all the ridiculous things
Hell
that
yeah.
you're doing. What do you
I'm
wanna say?
gonna be right back to you then.
All right, now, who's your favorite character? Huh?
Hmm? I like your character.
I think it's gonna be funny when you just one-shot Strahd.
I don't think I can one-shot Strahd, but I
So
can try.
I have these. I have a lot of potions. I have 4 vials of holy water. Those
Yeah, just throw all of those at him. I'm sure that will work.
on Strahd.
You're planning to win the same way I won Knights of the Old Republic by just laying all my mines down that I gathered the whole game.
Oh
right
yeah,
in front
I
of,
did that too. In
of the final boss.
Yeah,
That's
room
how you
final
beat
boss.
him.
Yeah. Well, that's how you beat him when you're a consular. And you're just like a double consular. What was it? Scoundrel consular? And you're
Yeah.
like the most useless fucking thing.
Yeah,
ever.
all I know is I totally fucked up my character build the first time I played through that game, and I could not kill him. in a
Contour
straight
is
up
okay
fight.
like in the second game, but in the first game you're absolute trash. I went back and played as like a guardian or whatever, and it was easy mode.
Yeah, if
I
you're
mean,
not playing the character that
Contour
gets
was
dual
fine for like big group fights, but then the final fight he just like tore through you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how we can beat Strahd. We just gather up all the scrolls and we just put them all in a box and we throw that at Strahd.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and cut his head off. That's my game plan there.
All right, well, I mean, you try your plan, I'll try mine. We'll see.
Yeah, you get blown up by a box of scrolls while fighting him. That's on you.
I'm okay with that outcome.
But yeah, if you can double action assassinate something, that's pretty good. That +8 attack.
Yeah, it's pretty OP. We were looking at it before, and like on the first turn, I basically can almost get like 6 attacks.
I like this new wizard.
Much better than
Yeah.
Zapdos, Raw.
The one who's
Yes,
secretly
a lot
racist
more
against
friendly
werewolves
than
and
our
secretly
dog.
racist against werewolves.
Yeah, do you like how different I am? I'm like a new character.
All right,
It's a very nice
Leoric.
change.
Unless you're not done, Drizzle.
No, I'm done. I just
Okay, Leoric, you're up.
Okay. Do I notice this shadow creature next to me?
Roll perception.
Not my strong suit.
Yeah, you notice it now.
You really? Okay.
I mean, it's right next to him. I would
Yeah,
hope
it's
so.
it's been chilling next to him, and Torn attacked it,
I guess that's true.
and Wu-Tang has just run up and like squared off with something. So he's like, "What is he squaring off against?" And he's like, "Oh."
I'm gonna cast Blinding Smite on myself with my bonus action,
Gotcha.
and then I'm going to swang.
Swang. Oh wait, I did the wrong number there.
I'm assuming a 25 hits.
I didn't know you were a swinger.
Hold on.
A 25
What was
does
that
hit.
first one? No, it's just the first one. 7 plus / roll 3d6. 15 radiant damage.
God.
And then I'm gonna swing again. It's a 14 hit, a shadow,
It does.
and / roll.
I'm pretty sure the shadow doesn't have any armor, so everything hits it.
So another 13 radiant damage.
Okay, give me a second. Let me minus out my stuff real quick. And then 13 radiant damage.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna step to where I can keep an eye on these Skeletors, like here and then here.
Mr. Skeletals.
Okay. Boom. So yes.
Here and then here. Here is where I'm gonna go,
Gotcha.
so I can protect our hobgoblin friend.
Oh wait. Sorry,
He
you did more
protect-
damage than I thought.
But he also attack.
I forgot that your halberd is silvered, so that
Yeah.
actually helps you in this situation.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
It gets resistant to regular attacks, but not if they're silvered or magical. So you did a little more damage than I originally calculated. Let's say that much more. All right, so yeah, you've torn, especially the radiant damage seems to like tear part of its shadowy essence away from itself as it hits through it. As you, it's almost like you were rotating around it as you swung a couple times, with your light.
I'm guessing it's kind of like a blinding light
Mhm.
that shines off the head of the halberd as I
Yeah,
go.
as it goes through, like it's almost like the light is like removing the shadow from there.
Does it see? Does it need to see?
Um,
As I hit it, it's me.
it does need to see. So blinding smite, it needs to make a save.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, versus what, 15?
Yeah, it won.
Okay. Does it have to make it twice, or does it just have to make it once?
That's a good question. Well, it says on a successful save, it's no longer blinded.
What was it? Blinded until its turn?
On a successful save, it's no longer blinded, but that's after.
It's
right?
been blinded once.
A creature that has
Yeah,
been.
it's fine.
Another one. Okay. Cool.
It's fine. Your bright flashlight didn't blind it.
Damn. I tried.
All right, Xerxes.
All right, I advance into the fog. What can I see from where I am right now?
You advanced? I didn't see you advance at all.
Well, I'm asking as I advance, what can I see from where I am?
Well,
moving to where I'm
part
going?
the fog in the middle over here has been cleared away as a large wall of flame starts to surround Jace and light up all of these skeletal creatures around him. You're unsure if he's like just burning alive in this new fire that seems to have come out of this tiny gnome next to you. He summoned like a huge amount of fire, but it wasn't like your normal firebolt that you know does stuff. So you're unsure of what's going on, but it is seeming to burn up all of the skeletons around him.
I've seen Drizzle do that before. It's not that impressive.
Okay.
All right. I mean, from what I can tell, what are the skeletons like near death? Are they?
They seem pretty burnt up, but they're not dead.
All right. I start shooting arrows at them.
A bold strategy. We'll see if it works for you.
The one nearest me in the corner.
Gotcha. That's a hit.
All right. Here's the damage. Is that one dead?
Damn. Let's see. What is that? 12, 14? Not dead. As you shoot,
right.
the arrow rips through its like skin bag of skin it has on it. Also a hit. You want to see what this creature looks like? I could put it on stream.
It looks like a little pixelated walking skeleton thing. I see it right there.
No. On the stream, I can show you what it actually looks like. That one does kill that creature. This is the creature that they're currently fighting.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Bloody bones.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh,
Screams
and I-
Yeah.
oh, okay. Let me Google that real.
Whoa. Metagaming bitch. All right.
Tried to make
Turn
it
is done.
so I could metagame.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Jace, at the start of your turn, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, so as the fire comes around you and stuff
good.
like that, the blood like just leaking out of this thing, and even though you've still got your mouth on its head, you're pretty sure that like the damage you dealt to its head is gone. And it's very unnerving that this thing like just seems to be shaking off your blows, even though you have it like manhandled essentially, and you're now frightened until the end of your next turn. So you take disadvantage on all your ability saves and attack rolls, and you cannot get any closer to it. But I mean, obviously, it's already on top of you, so.
So I don't have advantage since I'm grappling it.
No.
Well, I don't even make a roll with crushing bite though, because it's already in my grasp.
Then that would be a good option to fight disadvantage for being frightened. You're just gonna bite harder.
Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna crushing bite the thing I'm grappling.
Good. Okay. Boom. So now that you've switched from trying to like tear it open with your teeth, and you're just gonna like, nope, plan B, crush its skull. It seems to take a lot more damage, more of what you're used to dealing to people's bones as you like start to crush its skull in your jaws. and deal that damage. But it's not dead. It's still moving around on top of you as you try to crush it with your mouth.
And then I'm gonna claw attack it.
Okay. You hit it.
Boom.
Oh wait, no,
Wow.
no, you didn't. Because you're a disadvantage. So actually, it's the 10. My bad.
Yeah, that's right.
So my bonus action, can I claw again?
I thought crushing bite was like your full action.
I think you're right. So then I guess that's my turn.
Yeah, your bonus action was your claw attack. Because crushing bite is like real strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Right back.
All right. So after that, the apparition, which is not fond of that glowing halberd of light, kind of turns to face off against Wu-Tang, a foe who's already dodged it once. And it swipes out with a ghostly clawed appendage and misses again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go up. And that's when a second wailing from the forest
What?
peeks out.
Oh, you mean the one that's on the right side?
Are you watching the stream and metagaming right now?
I did look at the stream a couple times, yeah.
You told us to look at the stream. I did see that too. I was like, oh,
Oh shit. So Xerxes, Spectre appears out of the mist like right next to you and swings at you and gets a 18 to hit. I don't know
I
your
dodge it.
You dodge it? Is that
I mean, if we're role playing, I dodge it. If we're off my AC, then I did not dodge that.
okay? So as its ghostly hand touches you, everything it touches like starts to go cold, and you take 30 necrotic damage
What the fuck?
as it seems to tear at your very existence, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw of DC 14.
Hit it.
You resist the lingering effects of that cold, but you still take the damage. Then the skeletons begin to move. This one crawls over here, flanking Wu-Tang, who can't be surprised, so it doesn't matter.
I see all.
He does get a first claw attack is a 20.
So as he enters my threat range up there,
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
go ahead and hit him.
Yep.
Oh, that was the one I kicked away.
Correct.
Finally came back. See? Synergy, Colin.
Making him re-enter your threat range.
Yep.
Oh, you missed.
God damn it.
Ah, come on.
And Andy, you're going to take 7 damage from a slashing claw attack in your
Ow.
back leg. That's one of the ones with no legs. It's crawling towards you, just starts ripping at your calf with its claws.
Ankle biter.
And then
Oh.
these other ones are burning up in the fire right now. They're going to try to flee. So this one's going to crawl this way. This one's going to
Oh,
crawl.
I want to move here.
Oh,
after
from
I-
your thing? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me move this one first, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, the 2 that crawled up to Xerxes Holy shit, Xerxes. I am so sorry. Oh, I'm not that sorry. It was only the first guy. So you get hit by 2 of its claw attacks, and you're going to take 15 slashing damage. And then Wu-Tang, the one that just crawled up to you, misses as it tries to ankle bite you as well. And then the last one is the one that's on top of you, Jace. Jace, make a strength check. An opposing strength check to get out of this grapple that this guy's trying to get out.
Ooh.
So it actually ends the grapple. And it pushes you. I'm going to move it. So you in it exit its space, I'm going to say. It pushes you off. It shoves you towards the fire a little bit. And then it attacks you twice. And actually hits you twice, too. Take 14 slashing damage, but then half it, so 7.
Okay.
You should always be the stand in front of everybody.
Sorry, you're kind of cutting it
Yeah, you're cutting it out, but yeah, we understood what you were
oh.
saying. All right, now, Tord, what are you doing?
Okay. See my buddy over. So, run.
So going that way does put you in the fire, just FYI.
Well, I think I have a shit ton of.
Untouchable by fire. Don't you know that?
Oh, actually, true. But
as you like to say, I am a red dragonborn.
trying to figure out how I can hit
Whatever
everybody.
color dragon he wants to be.
No, I'm ready.
He's a polychromatic dragon.
That's true.
I'll
He's
take a
actually
little. What? So what do I take damage if I go in?
5d8, but you have to end your turn in it.
Oh, if I just.
No, if you pass through it, you take damage.
Oh, okay. So don't pass, but only the wall, not the 10-foot range, right? The 10-foot range is only if you end your turn.
40, 50. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna move here, but I'm gonna go like all the way around.
Yeah, it has to go through the wall or end its turn on that time.
Yeah. So I'm able to do it. I measured it, but I only have 10 feet. Probably.
Okay.
2 claw attacks on the wraith. That is.
2. So unarmed.
Sorry.
Unarmed?
No. 2. No. 2.
Okay. That's a hit. As you slash your axe through its ghostly form again. Or a different one this time, but again, you have similar success. Yeah, both of those are hits. So 16 damage.
That guy, 2 claw attack.
So you're flurrying of blows, okay. That's a miss, the first attack. Second attack definitely hits.
Okay.
Alright.
15 DC, knock him back 15 and
It resists your kick.
Trying to help you.
Okay.
I need to make sure. Here. 5.
I don't know why you're worried so much about running around those things. You're in their threat range the entire time.
Move right there.
Okay.
That's all I move.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. You have a lot of movement, so however you want to plan it out. All right. So then now we're back to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, what's your plan? What are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action right now and use Fighting Spirit. It gives me advantage on every attack roll this turn.
Yep. And you gain 5 temporary hit points, so you have essentially 5 hit point like shield on top of your current health.
Yep. And I am going to go ahead and Colin, I wish you hadn't moved. But that's okay. because I could have gotten my sneak attack, even though I'm not sneaking. But that's okay.
Well,
Oh,
since
don't
you
hold
get
it up to the
advantage on your attacks from fighting spirit,
Oh, right, I did it
anything you
anyways.
get, but you can only do it on your 1 attack per turn.
Yeah. What I should have said is I wouldn't have had to use that if you had
If you had left.
stayed.
Well,
Whatever,
you'll tell
that's
me,
fine.
tell me how you fight after this battle because I didn't know.
True. That is that's me metagaming. Okay, so I am going to attack the spectral demon thing.
Okay. You hit it.
Okay, so there's damage, and then there is
You tear
Oh,
through it.
shit.
It looks pretty
sneak
raggedy.
attack.
Okay.
Double ones on my sneak attack.
Oh my!
Snake eyes.
Okay. And it's,
Your
it's still
super. Here's your super secret assassin ability. Snake eyes. I poison it.
alive.
Yeah.
But it's still alive, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's pretty tattered and fading. It looks like almost, but it's still there.
Fading from the plane.
I will hit it again.
That last sword strike straight through its middle. It seems to lose all structure and breaks apart into shadows and fades into the mist.
He's very good at killing all of my kills.
Maybe if you didn't run away from them all, he wouldn't have to clean up for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm not going. Real quick question. For this cunning action thing, it says I can use a bonus action to take the dash, disengage, or hide. I know what disengage is. What is dash?
So dash is like
Dash
when
is
you
an
use
action.
your action to get a second amount of movement for your turn. So like when you run like full out and you go like 60 feet instead of 30 feet. Normally that takes your full, like your attack action. As a rogue, you can use your bonus action to do that. Disengage is moving the 5 feet away from someone,
Right.
but safely, so you get out of their threat range. But it usually takes up like your full movement. You can do
Right.
that as a bonus action. And then hide is normally a full action for people in combat. You can do it as a bonus action, but you have to have some type of cover or concealment to like start hiding.
So you
Right.
like kill somebody and like duck behind a barrel and then hide.
Yeah, so he could kill someone, then move somewhere within 30 feet behind something, and then do a stealth check and hide.
Okay.
Or he can move, kill someone, not use his bonus action, and then dash another 30 feet to another opponent.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Okay. I just didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, it's just the
Pretty
way that your rogue abilities benefit to try to get you into good situations and out of bad situations like as much as possible in a
Right.
quicker way. You're much quicker moving around in combat than other people because you're just trying to find the openings.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My bonus action was for the fighting spirit, so that is
Yeah.
my turn.
All right, stay fighting these skeleton guys over here. All right, Drizzle, what's up?
Looking at this ghosty thing, do I think it has more constitution or more charisma? If I were to try to look at it intently,
make an Arcana check. It's gonna be pretty high.
get Arcana.
You better crit that shit. Oh.
You are unsure.
I'm sure. Okay.
Should have given him an answer and let him decide.
All right. Well, I saw all the ghosty or skelety things run away from the fire, so I'm gonna bring down the firewall.
Okay,
Undo that, but it's down.
I can do it.
I'll back up a little bit, and then I will cast banishment on that dude, on the ghosty dude attacking Brit.
Okay. So you're gonna attempt to send it to another plane of existence. They have to do a charisma saving throw, so let's do a charisma saving throw. It's DC 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it fails its save, and you see it start to flicker, and then the spell fails.
Damn.
That's not fair.
How does that happen?
Well, now with your knowledge arcana that you have, you remember that when you entered this valley, it seemed to be on like its own demi-plane. and so it's outside the normal planes of existence, and so there's no connection to send this creature away to another plane. And there's not even a harmless demi-plane, like the fail just spells, because there's nowhere to send it to.
No.
I feel like I would know that before I tried to make that.
Well, you didn't, though.
I'm a roll for a spell. Fuck this. All right, then. We're done.
If only Drizzle had had more time to use his spells in this land before this one fight, you know? Yeah.
I'd
I
rather know
wish
it now than
you
in,
had more time.
Yeah, good,
All right, Britt.
good to know it now than in a different fight.
All right, Britt, you're dead. I tried to help.
He's just not gonna get hit. It's okay.
Are you done with your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I furiously erase that spell from my spellbook.
Okay.
One of those big erasers.
All right, Leoric, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to move here. Have either of these creatures been injured?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go after this one.
They've both been injured. One's been burned up by fire. The other one's been punched across the battlefield by someone.
Not naming
Or
names.
slap slash.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm
I'm
gonna
try again.
assume that
I'm
that's
failing.
not good.
And then
And a hit. Ah!
I'm gonna reroll that. To another 2, so 5 damage plus. Oh. So 14 damage.
14 damage. All right. Oh, crap. No, didn't mean to do that. My bad. 1 second. Just want to make sure I didn't miss something earlier. Okay, now. So 9 more damage radiant. All right.
Yeah. And I'll move here. No, not there. Here.
Shh. Okay. I see what you're doing. All right. That's the end of your turn.
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right. Xerxes. What you-
Engage.
Take your sword out. Go to town.
I say run
Disengage.
away.
I'm not fighting all 3 of these things. I moved my buddy Drizzle.
So, are you gonna use your action to disengage before moving?
That's what I meant when I said I disengaged, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. You cut out at the very beginning of what you were talking about. Then you said you moved
Yeah, you
over here.
I disengaged twice, but yeah, I don't know what's up with my mic tonight.
Well, I heard it both times, so it just sounds like Tyler sucks.
Well,
Yeah,
Alex
I
didn't
kinda-
hear either.
Well,
I heard
also
the
sucks.
second one. I heard the second one.
Okay. So you run away.
Yes.
Any bonus actions?
I whispered to Drizzle, try a better spell.
Did you know we were on a different plane of existence? What the fuck? When did that happen?
I don't know what that means.
I don't even know that. Yeah, I
You
don't even
accepted
know.
the contract.
You accepted the contract.
You know what that entails.
But even then, if we're on a plane of existence, I should be able to send someone to a different plane of existence.
What is your intelligence? I'm sure it's higher than a 10.
Rude.
You know that Strahd's a wizard, right? If you weren't on some like type of weird plane that you can
Oh.
escape easily, wouldn't he just escape easily?
All right. Well, we're on a weird plane. I was trying to send that one to a different weird plane. I think I'm protesting.
Protest where you are. All right. Okay.
We can handle forest ghosts, so I can handle
Forest ghosts. All right, Jace, what are you doing?
To bite the guy in front of me.
I feel like you've been biting this guy for a while. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bite him
He
some
has.
more.
Just let him kill him.
You hit him. Okay. Oh, that's good. A lot of acid right there. Still alive though.
I will
Oh.
bite him again.
God.
Hit him. Oh, he finally died.
Yay!
Oh my
Oh,
As
gosh.
you finally just rip him to shreds like a dog with a toy.
Kill the ghost too.
And then I'm going to run up behind the one that's, I guess, fighting Wu-Tang and claw it.
Okay.
That's fine. There's only a whole nother race, and
Yeah, if I was gonna go after the other ones, but I mean, it's whatever.
That's
No
metagaming.
metagaming.
no,
No
no,
metagaming.
no metagaming. No
He's a
I
dumb
mean,
metagaming.
werewolf.
I'm just seeing
You
what's
already said
near
it.
me
You
at
already
this
said it.
point.
You already said it.
I just feel like the person that's playing Torn is like, whoa, I might actually get touched right now. Can
That's what I'm
someone help?
like, uh-oh. Good thing I have
Okay.
a really high wisdom.
I don't know. They have to make a. Don't they have to make like a perception check to notice him?
Maybe.
They're all facing the wrong direction.
That actually kills the one that you clawed too. So you run over and like rip the spine out of one of those skeletal creatures on Wu-Tang.
I just can't get a kill.
So I killed two things that turn.
Correct.
That's 2 HP.
There
I
you go.
technically killed that one.
Actually, that's 4 HP, Jace.
4?
So you heal more than you thought that you would heal from attacking the creatures because you kind of figured out that these bracers that you were given give you small amounts of life force as you like end other creatures' life force.
Wow.
As you look down, the like red straps have started to like embed themselves into your skin a little bit with like almost like roots. And you actually now heal 2 damage, 2 HP every time you kill something.
Sounds fine with me. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Make sure you note that, because that's not going away.
I will.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Remember that.
I'm also fine with my clothing.
It's
entering my
like-
body.
It's like one of those Telltale adventures. Jace will remember that.
Jeff will remember that.
I will.
Oh, no, it's the character in game. It's not you that remembers it. All right. After Jace, this wraith thing, it's tasted the soul of Xerxes, and it flies towards him
Oh no.
and attacks with a spectral claw. And misses. And then this Bloody Bones saw Torin try to kick him and run away. And he crawls after Torin. And this one, noticing what the other one's doing, does the same thing and crawls after Torin as well. Oh, why are you... There you go. Yeah. And they attack you. Let's do 2 attacks each. Miss, crit.
What?
So we're gonna do
He actually got
7 plus another max dice, so 11. 11 claw damage on 1 claw as he like tears open your calf.
Uh,
can't run now.
Owies.
I can run. I can still run.
Your calf's torn.
How
Calf-
can you run without a calf?
I mean,
he's
mind over matter. He's a monk.
That's true.
mind over matter.
All right, and then we have an 18, which is a tie, and a higher roll against Wu-Tang by the skeletal guy next to him, and he gets slashed for 7 damage.
Stop.
All right, I'll stop, and it's Torin's turn.
Hey! All right. Each one of those guys with a. So, first guy, north, index. Oh! Fuck.
Oh.
Yes.
So that's a crit. So
Okay.
do the damage on that attack.
Okay. I'm going to blink behind him.
Okay, so the damage on that attack is going to be... So max damage would be not 8, it's what?
It's a D6 plus
10. 10.
yeah.
So 16 damage.
Okay. And then here is another hand axe guy.
All right. So that's the blink hand axe, and it misses. As you blink, it disorients you just enough that you miss.
Advantage. After you blink, you attack the opponent. Advantage. Next
Oh,
step
okay.
behind.
If that's what your item says, then that's fine. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So that's
yeah.
a hit. Should make you take
Awesome.
that
Can you blink?
shitty damage over there.
It's
It's
only
when
when
he
I crit.
crits.
Oh wow.
That actually, so it actually, you just hack him in like the back of the brainstem and just, and he just drops to the ground after you blink.
All right.
He did.
Hand axe to the guy south. Oh, how does that happen if I crit twice?
It just works. You crit, and then you blinked, and you hit again, and then you just crit this one, and then you blink and hit again.
Oh, shit, max.
Wow.
So max damage. So it's still going to be 13, though.
Yeah.
So 13,
What a hero.
and then blink behind him. Yeah, I would say probably here.
All right.
Because the way he's turned. And then do another hand axe. Yep, that hits. 6 more damage.
Can you increase your crit range at all?
There's a feat for it. I thought about.
I don't think there's a feat for it. I think fighters can do it if they pick champion.
There's a feat that you can that allows you to fight.
I know fighters can do it.
It's like the die
The
fighting.
only problem is that you have to use a hand axe the entire time instead of your unarmed strike, which keeps.
I know, and eventually I'm gonna be rolling D10 from.
Okay. What are you doing? He's not
him.
dead. He's not dead.
I'm gonna run over
You're
here.
breaking bones. You're chopping them up.
Run over here. I'm gonna do unarmed
Okay. Are you flurrying the blows or just one?
flurry blow.
All right. So that first one hits. The second one hits. All right. This thing is much healthier than the one that you axed earlier.
I'm going to attempt to knock prone. Oh, wait, let me make sure. No, yeah, I'm gonna knock him prone.
Can you knock a ghost prone?
I don't know.
We're
Try.
about to find out.
Dexterity saving throw 50.
So as you run over, you slash your claws through it, and you feel that same slight give of something that's as substance to it. And then you swing your tail and rip the bottom of it, and it rips apart some of the bottom of like the shadowiness of its essence. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna sweep its legs, and then you just complete the spin, and nothing's happened.
Ah, knew it.
But now you can. Now you know. Your character knows you can't sweep the legs of a ghost.
I mean, it didn't cost anything to.
Can't sweep the legs of a ghost.
I
No
rather
legs.
have been prone because if he's prone, you get a.
Yeah, you get a lot of.
And since I go last, and I know they,
All right. So, Wu-Tang.
I'm gonna stay right where I am. Take some guys.
Man, I can hear like every other word that Alex is saying.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
You turn it down for the fan, and it just makes us not able to like hear you at all.
I think it's because my mic was underneath my nose.
Underneath your nose, like a
that
Hitler
better?
mustache, like right there.
Is that a lot better?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
better.
Okay, cool.
All right. My turn.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to fight Mr. Skeletal again. And because there is an enemy within 5 feet of him, aka Jeff, I
Yep.
get a sneak attack on him.
Correct.
Okay, so there is first attack
Huh!
damage.
Roll a 2d6.
God damn it again.
I'm gonna give you a weapon that has literally like roll snake eyes on sneak attack, and you get poison or something.
Please.
Yeah,
Okay, so you did 11 damage. All right.
Yep, there is that, and then I will attack again.
All right.
8 more damage. Still alive.
Oh yeah, it's not even that hurt. It's bloodied, but I mean, it was bloodied to begin with, if you know what I mean.
Do you not get sneak attack damage again?
Only
No, I
once
only
per
get it
turn,
once.
Oh.
so you can't like sneak attack.
So yeah, there's the
You're gonna toss out a throwing dagger at him too.
throwing dagger. So that's what 7 damage and 3. Wait, what did I roll? 5.
5.
That is lightning damage.
All right, so 3 lightning damage, so 10 more damage. Whoosh. Throw out a lightning kunai. Whoosh. Okay, that's your turn, I'm assuming.
And
move?
then I am going to move.
Oh.
What is my 30? Yep. Right over here.
Thought you never retreat from battle.
I'm not retreating. I'm going to go and fight the Spectre. I feel it is the more formidable foe.
Gotcha. You were missed by a swipe from the skeletal creature as you ran off.
I forgot it does. That's okay.
Disengage with your bonus, right?
He used his bonus to throw a dagger.
Yeah, my bonus is pretty much all going towards the dagger throw because that's pretty.
Unless
awesome.
he's doing anything else. If he doesn't have to do anything else, he's throwing a dagger from his bandolier as a bonus
I
action.
mean, it is pretty awesome. So
Dude, it is my favorite item that I've ever gotten in any game ever.
You're just like, hey, bro, here's a dagger, or did y'all roll for it?
Yeah, and like,
No, I was like, hey, here's this cool thing that I think ninjas could have.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a ninja
all right,
weapon.
and I'll be right back.
All right.
Get the dagger back.
Drizzle, what you doing?
I'm really trying to figure out this plane of existence thing.
Stop trying to figure it out and just know it is what it is.
All right. Okay. All right.
This is kind of like our first couple games we played back before we were recording them, when y'all were like, does a scorpion have spider climb? I don't know, Tyler. And I was like, magic. Just know it's magic if you can't explain it. It's magic you don't understand if you don't know what it's doing.
Okay. Well, then we Is this a humanoid?
No.
Damn it. All right. Well, I can't do much.
Ah. Scorching Ray.
Scorching ray it.
So do 3 ranged magical attacks, ranged spell attacks. Whoa! Whoa! Yep, those are all hits.
Good job, Drizzle.
Drizzard, are you using your wand as your spellcasting focus?
Sure.
All right. So what spell? Oh my god. What?
Oh,
So you whip out your wand and shoot fire rays out of it, and the ghostly specter is slightly annoyed. Actually, more slightly annoyed than you even think from the weak spell that you just did.
Well, I'm way more annoyed about the planar thing. So. Know that this ghost
Well,
is no
this is-
more as annoyed as me.
This isn't helping your mood because it seems like fire doesn't even seem to hurt it as much as you thought it would.
Oh no.
Yeah, this
Done.
new guy is not as good as I thought he was. Jeez.
Hey, you take that back.
All right. Is that your whole turn?
I never thought he was good in the first place.
Yeah, it's like a child with a beard.
Yeah.
Leoric. He's also albino with red eyes.
Gross.
Coming from a race that's all the different colors, you think that you would not care if someone's albino.
I don't even like myself, so I
Aw.
Is it the fact that you're red why you don't like yourself? I
in my
hate being
bio.
red.
It literally says my bio. I hate myself. So
Colin, what's the orc doing? It's his turn.
Oh,
I know you're like
well, I
doing
see
something.
everybody ganging over there. I'm gonna go over and help the werewolf.
Okay. Plus, that's only just a quick step this way. Huh, huh, huh.
Yeah.
Why does that always want to move over? There we go.
And does that kill it?
So 13 halberd damage
And 9 radiant.
and 9 radiant. So
Yeah.
you step over and you're like, not this time, not another kill. And you whip out your halberd
Better not.
and just like gut its skin tight, bluish tinted skin bag over its bones, and it like bleeds its last bleeding.
So what did I move? 2? No, 1 square.
I think you only moved 1, yeah.
2, 3, 4. So I can get over back here.
Ha!
And
Jesus, the specter.
this specter is going to die. Yeah, and then
That hits.
13 radiant.
13 radiant damage. It's not dead. It did
then?
get a big tear in it, but let me do a saving throw for your is it blinding smite still on? Yeah, because that's what's burning it, right?
Yeah.
It resisted the blindness.
Okay, and then the second attack was 7 damage with the blunt part of it, and then 15 for the radiant.
Okay, so as the blunt end also radiates light and goes over it, it's like a flashlight on a shadow, and it just like erases it from existence.
Yes.
All right.
Is there any residue from this shadow?
No, it's just gone.
I want to walk over and investigate this fountain if I can.
Are you still
Oh
moving?
no. Oh, never mind. We've got this thing here. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Xerxes, what are you doing? The shadow's been defeated.
I triumphantly throw my hand up in the air, like the end of the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Forget about me.
There's still another enemy.
Well, I can
Take
do
care.
that as a free action.
Werewolf, go.
Can you
Are we
though?
skipping? That's Britt's whole turn. Xerxes is done. He just wants to celebrate the killing of that specter.
No, I did want to do that, but I assumed it would be a free action.
All right, then let's go.
All right, I shoot the arrow at the one skeleton that's left over there.
All right.
Can I see that through the fog? Do I know that's there?
Yeah, the fog's kind of retreated from the wall of fire. I'm saying.
Mine
I'll
is
move to the edge
fire.
of the group to get a clear shot and shoot. Shoot my shot. Does a 14 hit?
Mm-hmm.
It does.
And this has been damaged before?
Yeah, it's pretty beat up.
Ooh.
Dead.
Just right in the back of the neck, straight through the vertebrae. Freaking fly or something in my house. Right
Damn.
through its vertebrae.
I rolled a double crit that game. That was crazy.
And I rolled double snake eyes.
I got 5 attacks in one turn. That was nuts.
So did
Double
Andy.
snake eyes.
So did Andy. All right. So it seems like all these creatures, the wailing has stopped in the forest. It does look like that the fountain has somehow been like contaminated with the blood of these creatures, and it's no longer clean water. It's a nasty, brookish, reddish black liquid now.
Well, on to Strahd.
Does anyone need a short rest?
I'm okay. I
You
mean,
should do a long rest.
Gonna heal myself.
Well, I know Britt took a bit of damage, or Xerxes.
I also took damage.
Everybody took damage.
I don't think
Meh.
resting in the forest is a good idea.
Yes, as we've learned.
Oh,
from
okay. Let's
the,
go. Let's go back to Velaki real quick, and then heal.
No, I can set us up with a sweet hut. We can rest out here. Quickly.
Press on. I think.
Wait,
we
can you
should
really do that?
A little bit.
Okay, we're gonna take a short rest in the hut that Chris can magically
Put it up
create.
here.
Sure, if we have 100 huts, I think
Elevation over here. Put on top of that, right
so,
there.
so Chris has a spell that actually, if you give him 10 minutes, he can cast a spell that summons like a magical like safe haven that you can see out of, but nothing can see into.
Oh, sanctuary, right?
Yes.
No, it's like what, Leoric's magic hut or something like that.
Ha,
Yeah,
I
something
made
like
it.
Huh?
I thank Drizzle for saving me from the skeletons.
Leomun's tiny hut.
How long does it last?
A
Hold on.
long time.
I think it's 24 hours.
Yeah, it's 8 hours. It's like either 8 hours or 24 hours until he like dismisses it too.
Are we just gonna rest here in the?
Yep.
in the hut?
I think long rest. Yeah, because I need to redo my spell book because apparently one of my spells doesn't work. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it's one of them.
How long have you been in this plane? I mean, you must have been in here a long time. You think
Oh
you
yeah,
figured it out?
I've been.
No, they
that's
just
what
got
I'm-
here.
That's what I'm confused about.
You
They
just
just got
got
here.
the contract and you ran all the way through this land, all the way to this town,
Trying to
and
find
knocked
y'all.
on our door. Knocked on the door.
Never needed to banish anything.
Never
that whole
needed to
time.
banish anybody.
That
Well,
whole
we've been-
time.
We've been like one step behind you guys the entire time, finding your wake of destruction. So
So I'm assuming that our reputation
yeah,
is
I mean,
extended through the
Did you see
smog
the
and
time we killed
bullshit.
the cleric of the church?
I
That
don't
was,
expect
that was my
anything less.
favorite part.
That was your
So
favorite
we're
part.
taking a
Yeah.
short or long
When we
rest?
showed up to the Abbey and everything was dead, I was like, these guys, they know what they're doing.
I'm assuming we're gonna take a long rest if we have 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't expect him. Torin, I mean, people have heard about him far and wide. He's superior.
Make
thought
a
it was-
history check, Wu
Killed
Tang.
himself.
History check.
Yeah, make a history check if you've heard of Torn. So you have heard of Torn. You're the guy that lost to the champion in the tournament back in the main city that you got the contract in.
Oh yes, runner up in the Grand Melee. Where is your
No.
robot friend?
He lost to me. See these boots?
Jeff won that tournament.
I know he didn't.
He's saying he won in the long term because he still got the reward. All right. So y'all take a long rest inside this hut.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Good call.
So 8 hours later, it's now.
As we are resting in this this hut, I explained to people about my sneak attack ability and how I would like to be close to other people.
I need you to be adjacent to enemies so that I can sneak up on them and get some extra damage in there while they're distracted.
This
I
shall
explained
make
to
our
him-
battle.
I explained to him if you stand adjacent to Colin, then we can kind of formulate our attack ability, me kicking opponents to you, with me being so close to you.
We shall move as one.
Shall
Yeah.
move as one.
Yeah. If you're on Colin's flank and I kick people to you,
It's agile.
we'll all be close enough.
A leaf on the wind, right? Who wants to say it?
And take a look at this fountain. Is it special?
It's special now because it's all corrupted with nasty undead blood.
Gross.
Can someone remove corruption?
Do we want to?
I feel like there was a reason these things were here, but I can't figure it out.
I mean,
I don't care
whatever
enough.
whatever reason it was here for seems to be somehow corrupted by the undead presence.
Are there any people? Are there any holy people here? Any clerics?
Yes. What happened to your
well-
cleric companion?
I want to see
He didn't prepare for a battle very well, and then he just ran in there and he died. So he wasn't a very good companion in that sense, at least.
Well, you know what they say: the strong survive, and the weak shall perish.
Well, he's not here, so
So he must have been weak. Yeah, that's what he just said.
All right. Well, before we set out, let's
He
do our
must have been with them
traditional.
lawful neutral types.
Let's do our traditional roll. 20 gold.
The morning rolling for 20 gold. Who's in?
for
Oh, Wu-Tang!
Was it
Do
just
I
us
need to
two?
write a script for this?
Anyone else in? Anyone else in?
Well, we'll be 20 gold if there's more than just the two of you.
No, we're playing high-low. We're playing high-low. Lowest pays the highest.
I do not leave my wealth up to gambles.
Me and Brick
I
got a
don't have
reroll.
any wealth.
Reroll for. I like how they rolled. Then he was like,
It-
low is high, low is high.
It
No,
would
that's
be
how you
against
play.
my moral code to gamble.
Wu-Tang, you're
Wu-Tang-
you're out.
Yeah, you're out. You got too high last time. But Xerxes needs to reroll. He said
Wait.
low is high. It's golf scores rules.
what?
He said it after you rolled too. It's the best part. Well,
Win.
Xerxes wins. 20 gold to Xerxes.
All right, this is you guys don't understand the gambling.
He meant middle was high.
No, I meant low too high. Low pays high.
Low pays high. Well, then why didn't you both pay Andy at the beginning?
Yeah, 'cause we tied, so we were re-rolling to see who paid Andy.
Oh, so now Xerxes has to pay Andy 20 gold.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing how that works?
this is basic
Isn't this
gambling.
great how this works?
The best part about gambling is that is probably some basic gambling because the rules are also convoluted to get you to lose. All right. Xerxes, make sure you pay Wu-Tang 20 gold for that.
Please give your gold to my my walking wallet next to me.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it for a bit.
So we did take a long rest, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Good
let's move
deal.
to the gate.
Go to the castle. Ready to
This
kill
is-
it.
Let's
go to the
go
gate.
to
Okay.
Strahd.
Let's at least get to the gate tonight. That's
What, the
So we're
big gate
close.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So on your map, you guys were fighting in like the edge of the Valaki Woods area. And now you go through the hill lands where the windmill was that you fought, or at least the OG members of the group fought the hags and had the children in it. Currently the windmill is
flashbacks as a
currently
ferret.
currently the windmill is like covered in probably like 20 like ravens that are cawing over like "Ah!" as you guys come by.
We know those are our friends now.
Should we go to the windmill?
And
Sounds
then
like he wants us to go to the windmill.
who?
You.
Oh, no, the ravens are just there cawing. That's it. I didn't say go to the windmill.
Maybe they're cheering us on. Let's keep
So-
going.
Let's go to the windmill.
We've already been there. We went there, done that. It's fine. Let's keep going.
Very well then.
Very well then.
You are the commander.
There were some hags in there. Ended the threat.
All right. So you guys travel through the hills some more, and you get to the forest area. And in the forest area, you eventually come out and you reappear before the huge walled gate that blocks the way into Barovia. Again, it's about 30 feet high with doors that are each like about 10 feet wide. Huge double doors, similar to like the Jurassic Park entrance.
Now, when
Perception.
we passed through here before, did we just walk in?
Yeah, we just walked up, they just opened.
Okay, well. Yeah, I'll make a perception as well.
Perception in a way. Torn likes to perception it up, it looks like.
Nobody's seen anything.
I mean,
I mean,
it seems normal, I guess.
So far, it seems completely normal like you guys had before.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna climb up the wall and see what's up there. Are the gates open or shut?
They were shut as you approached. Are you
Did they
approaching
open them
closer?
for us?
I don't know. How close are you?
I don't know. How close are we, Leoric?
20 feet? 30 feet?
We're in the forest right now, right? Looking
200 yards.
at the wall.
Yeah, you guys are like, when you exit the forest, you're a short ways from the wall.
Does anybody see anything that looks suspicious? I can't
No.
tell everything.
Oh,
looks super
Xerxes
I
hasn't
can't
done
see
a
anything.
perception, so we don't know.
You could, I guess you could say that my perception is too low to notice anything around me.
You want to?
You notice the normal things. It's the wall that you passed through before. It's somewhat overgrown. It's looks super solid, even though there's some damage to it. And there's big giant gates that last time you just walked up to, they opened.
All right, I'm gonna climb up to the top of it and look over.
Okay.
So he just moves ahead.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
So Torn runs
So we
ahead and
don't
just starts
see any
climbing
guards
the
then?
wall.
I guess we'll let him scout ahead.
I shall stealth ahead as well.
I'm just
See.
running, so
Are you gonna climb?
I don't have to.
No, not you.
oh.
The person following you, I know you don't have to climb. Are
I
you-
do not climb. I
Okay,
just
so
do it.
So Torn just literally scales the wall like a lizard, just like it's like he's sticky, and he
Okay,
just
well
goes to the
then-
top, and he's at the top. Like
I am.
without
I
trying.
am in stealth at the gate.
Okay, so as you stealth up to the gates begin to open,
Oh shit!
I'm looking over as they open.
and as
Right.
they open,
Okay.
and then ahead of you is the road, and about another like 200 yards away, the road splits, and there's a sign that says, like one points to the south, and it says the village of Barovia, and one points to the northeast, and it says Castle Ravenloft.
So I
I
guess
jump
we'll-
over the wall.
Okay, so you just jump down, slide down the other side of the wall.
since I
No,
don't see
Should we
anything-
follow the road to the castle or
Because I
take
don't see
another
any-
route?
So as far as I know from memory, wasn't the castle on a mountain top, pretty much like on a hillside overlooking the town?
So yeah, from the east, there's a cliff face on one side of the castle, and the castle is like up, like it's not like on top of the mountain, but it's up on like some of the cliffs and things like that. So you have to like climb the hills on like a curvy road up to it. So there's some pretty rough terrain trying to get to it if you went off the road.
Well, maybe we could approach from the west and just kind of scout things out and figure out where we want to enter. Maybe we could.
So the road.
Yeah. Does that sound like a good plan?
You are the
That's fine with
commander.
me.
You
As you
think?
say, Commander.
As you
Do you
say,
think the road would be the most obvious way?
Well, no. I
Would-
want to. I don't want to just approach.
Like,
I think from the
road. I
north.
just don't- Like I don't want to approach
he wants to get
just
to the
the castle.
castle
I wanna get-
and
I wanna
stay
get
far away.
close. I want to get too close to the castle to where we can see it, and then scout
Yeah.
out.
Like go around the peripheral.
Yeah, scout out
Yeah.
the area, and then
Yeah.
find the best way in from our scouting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got what you were saying.
Yeah. So I don't want to
Okay.
just like walk up to the door.
Knock on it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna travel along the road for a ways until you get close enough to like try to see the castle. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys travel again. When you rested for like 8 hours. It's actually like dark now as you start down the road.
Oh,
That
the
helps
perfect
us
time
be
to
sneaky.
the perfect time to approach.
So
Do we get a stealth bonus from it being dark or no?
I mean, for people seeing you, possibly. There's other parts of stealth besides just seeing someone, though. Does that answer your question?
If only somebody had a silent spell.
I guess.
Can it
Okay.
move with us, Britt?
Silence?
Yeah.
I think it's an area.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like we should save a silent spell for Strahd himself.
Oh yeah, I was
Uh,
just wondering if you
I
could cast
agree.
it on somebody and then it would like.
So,
Like on me or Colin or something.
as you guys are traveling, the road starts to go like higher and higher. There's some switchbacks and things like that, and you get near the castle. Like almost like probably too close to where you wanted. Like you're closer than you thought because it's in the fog and it's night. When you finally do see some of its like towers towering above you.
Okay. I want to make a perception. Kind of look around. See what I see.
Nothing.
Oh, it's terrible.
There we go.
Good thing I'm not a scout.
So Wu-Tang and Jace, you spot towers sticking out of the mist in the night, with some lights and stuff on them a little bit, like candles and things, lighting up the tower.
We're close to the tower, I see.
Yes, I say we hold here and then approach silently.
I agree.
Wait. What? Hold here and then approach silently?
I would
From a
say-
different
I
direction.
would say the
The
We're
north.
scouting out the best
scout,
entrance.
the
Right?
scout ahead and try and find an area that we could enter.
Yeah, I'll roll stealth and run around the castle real quick.
Okay. So you're gonna do that in the dark too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you run around, stealthing in the night, as you get close, you see that there's a large like gatehouse with 2 towers on, like the road goes like straight into the gatehouse, pretty much. I think I'm echoing somebody's stuff right now. And you notice that the castle is actually on the cliffside to where like that is the only way to approach from the ground, other than literally like climbing up the cliff faces on each side of it.
How high are the cliff faces?
On the east side, like hundreds of feet. On the other side, it's like rough terrain, and you would be exposed to like towers from above, but it's probably like 100 feet down to like one of the switchbacks of a smaller road.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually like on both sides. It's kind of one side's just sheer face, one side's kind of an angled face that goes down towards like where the road was switching back.
Right. So east side is hundreds of feet, and the south side is what?
The south side's the approach.
Okay, and the north side.
North side you can't see. The west side is like a very rough terrain. You would have to like mountain climb for like over 100
Well,
feet to get up to one of those
That's the east side.
sides.
The west side is the road, right?
No, the west side, the south side's the road.
Am I looking at the same castle? I thought the road comes in from the east.
Here, just wait. I'll show you. That's just like a big giant thing. Okay, this is a big map, so you have to
It's fine.
zoom out a bit. But that's what the castle looks like, a profile, like as the road curves in from the south approaches. You guys aren't where your little things are. That's just me keeping them on the page.
So
Okay.
the arrow is the main entrance, and everything
Yeah.
else is there's mountains, cliff sides around it.
Correct.
So could we get into one of these windows?
So this is cliff, but it's just like a
Yep.
drop off that way. This side goes like this, and it's all rough terrain, like in the open, just rockiness down to like a road, like at least 100 feet down here.
Is that Neuschwanstein?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It looks like Neuschwanstein.
Maybe.
I will follow the group wherever it goes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So cliff, rough terrain. What's behind here? The backside.
You don't know. You
I
would have
think-
to scale the cliffs to find out.
I think what Tyler's trying to say is that there's only one way in.
There's only one easy way in.
Right.
If only we had Zapdos Ron
can-
for flying
Can
ability.
I get through this rough terrain with my mobility and kind of look around the
Yeah,
backside?
that's cool.
Sure. But you'll be in the open.
What if I start down here? You know, kind of far away.
Also be in the open.
Hmm.
Any window from that side of the castle would see you along that cliff face.
Let's roll a good percent.
Okay.
Well, if we can't
No,
stab the
because if I
enemy in the
roll-
back, then I say we face
I-
them head on.
I can't roll a perception and be like, oh no, bad perception. I guess I'm going home. You know. If I roll because I'd be rolling perception to
Yeah,
see, and I have to get closer and closer and closer until I could see. But what I'm thinking is I could see the open ground, and I think it's too much of a risk So I'm probably going to come back at that point and tell you what I see. So the cliff side is on what side?
East.
East, and the rough terrain west and south?
South is the road.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to run back.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell everybody, I'm like, all right, we got a cliff to the east and rough terrain to the west, and the front entrance is to the south.
And rough terrain, you mean it slopes?
Yeah, it's a rough slope. Yeah, it's a rough
Like a-
slope,
Like a 45-degree angle.
meaning
with
it would
rough
take
rocks and
it
rockiness.
would take your action to dash across it.
Was it well lit?
I mean,
There were lights from windows. It wasn't like spotlights.
you
moving.
could not cross that without being seen from a guard tower. It's too long of a distance. I didn't feel comfortable going to the north side to see. I did not see the north side. I couldn't get to it without being seen.
Was there any vegetation or like boulders that we could?
From not
Crawl
what I could
under.
see.
Is that
It's a very well defensible position.
so? It's basically cleared. It's like just cleared terrain.
It's just,
Right.
like loose
Any
rubble and rock.
So
Okay.
I would particularly like to enter the castle from a non-traditional point. Like, I don't want to go from the south side because that's where they expect you to come in from.
Well,
Like, if we could come in from another angle, that would be ideal.
sometimes
was
the
that
direct
cliff,
approach
though?
is the best approach.
Is there any chance to know where my dad is being held in the castle?
No, you've never been to the castle.
Okay.
Did
So,
you notice the dungeon area?
How sheer is this cliff? Are you able to traverse the cliff?
well,
Like,
from
can
what
you
I
run up
understand,
walls and
I
see-
can I
He
can
can
go up.
traverse it.
I can go 140 feet, and the cliff is too high. From
Are you
what?
able to anchor yourself at the end of that 140 feet? Like
Maybe.
Yeah, but and then if I
drive-
fall,
drive a stake into a wall.
yeah, but if I fail at 140 feet, I can only minimize 45 HP of damage, and so it's 1d6 every 10 feet. So that's 10d6 damage.
So basically, he's telling me like it's very dangerous.
It's dangerous. So I mean, I could maybe go
Stop
up
it.
the cliff.
Stop explaining it in math.
I was looking.
You're
I
just
don't even.
drawing out the math in the dirt. Well, if I do the 25 feet, I bet I could make it halfway, but then
We-
I'd have to.
We could tie the rope. I mean, if we really tried, I could see what I could roll. Maybe we can go up the cliff side.
Give them some rope tied together. Let them measure it out, like run around and measure it out for you.
We each have
So-
like 50 feet of rope. It's probably not enough to go the cliff.
I mean, if we have like 300 feet, I bet it's not any higher than that.
You know
I
what?
was
It'll
gonna-
probably be easier to measure from the inside. Let's knock on the front gate, go inside, and like lower the rope down to measure it.
Tyler, you said hundreds of feet. What do you mean by hundreds? Like 200, 300, 400?
300 to 400 range. You're not sure. It was
Okay,
in
yeah,
the
I
dark.
can't-
There's
That's
fog.
too high.
300, 400
Too
feet.
high. Too high for me to be able to traverse.
Okay, well, while you guys are talking about this, I'm just gonna go knock on the front door and we just get this thing going.
No.
No, okay.
No.
And then I'm gonna ask him like, how's the approach to the gatehouse? What did you see there? Was it cleared?
It's just a road. I didn't see anything. It didn't close enough, but it just goes right up to the front door. There's
There's
two
no cover at
towers.
all.
So you are on like a pretty big road. It's about 15 to 20 feet wide, and it goes straight into the gate. And as it gets closer to the gate, there's a small like widening, but it's not a lot. It really widens when it gets to, like the courtyard. Otherwise, it's pretty rough terrain around it.
Now the lighting, I would assume, is like torchlight, right? And that would mostly be from the walls or the windows. I'd
Correct.
assume. Right? Is it a full moon right now? Is it like
There's no moon. It's fog. That's part of the problem. Is
Yeah,
he doesn't
it's
see
a
as
full
well
moon.
as
We
you
have
think
to
he's
be
seeing.
problem.
black right now?
Hey,
So
Jason's
I'm
here.
gonna turn to Drizzle and I'm gonna say, do you have any spells that could help us in this situation to get into the castle at a different angle than the front? Or are we just gonna have to bust our way in and
I mean, I have this banishment spell, which would make us go to a different plane, and we can move around in there for a bit.
Except the banishment spell brings you back to the same spot you started at.
Oh, this spell sucks. I mean, I have
What
fly,
you want
but I
is
did not
plane
learn
shift.
that.
You're looking for the spell plane shift.
I know the spell fly, but I did not
I get
prepare it today.
Any other spells that could help our movement in this situation?
No, just fly.
How many times can you cast that?
3.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 10 minutes with concentration.
So we put it on.
But the thing is,
Wu-Tang,
so we did
Drizzle,
that
and
wrong
Cersei.
last time too, Chris. So you have to cast it. How many people can you touch with it? Just one, right?
Let me, I think.
He cast it several times, I thought.
I know, but the problem is it's
Oh, he has to concentrate.
yeah. So you can't, if you cast it on a second creature, the first one stops flying.
So
I honestly think
You
so.
have
right,
to use
Tyler,
it as a higher spell slot. So if you used it as like a 5th spell slot, you can make 3 people fly.
Tyler, right here, the slope, right here. There's no wall right there, right? It just looks like it goes into a courtyard.
There's a wall.
Okay.
So I'm kind of just thinking,
It's not a
like,
big
How
maybe.
high is the wall?
Not big.
if we have enough rope, maybe
It's
we
using the
can cast
natural
fly.
fortifications.
Maybe we could cast fly on somebody, and they could kind of fashion a little thing
And go
along
up the cliff.
along the cliff, and we could go along the cliff for a bit, and then go.
The cliff side is much higher. You have to get up the cliff and then climb the building.
Yeah, it's like 400 feet. So if we do fall, we die.
So if you look at the picture, the whole like main structure on
I
the
thought we were at
cliff
the top.
side.
I thought we were at the top of the cliff, right?
So y'all aren't at the top of the cliff, but the castle walls and building structures are all on the cliff side until you get like halfway in. If you look at the picture.
So what I'm thinking, like, okay, so here's the cliff, right? We're at this level, aren't we? At the cliff level, the top.
Yes and no.
So what if I like went to the edge of this cliff, like over here somewhere, and we kind of had the person that was casting fly like build a little rope thing? But that was what I was wondering, is we had enough room.
So if you look at the little picture, this right here,
That's exactly where the cliff starts.
that's where like it drops off right there. The problem is you'd have to climb in through some type of window or hope you can get in a window, or you have to climb up. Like if you look here, there's like 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4 or more stories of building to climb to if you can't get.
No,
in
I
the window.
understand that. I'm just so to this tower, from this tower, like from this tower to this one.
Yeah.
How many feet is that?
How tall is the buildings there?
No, how many
Multiple
feet
stories.
laterally, horizontally from here to here?
At least 50 or 60 feet.
Okay.
And then again, you're talking about like if you have to get past that tall tower that's got light at the top of it,
I would have to get past this.
you'd
one,
have to get
right?
past it.
Okay, so I would have to get fairly close to the tower. We're talking like 30 feet, 40 feet.
Yeah.
And is that? Can I? Well, I guess I'll make a. Well, so I'll just say the only.
It's hard to tell
The only
because it's
thing-
also dark.
Yeah.
You're in like it's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So
from your description, I can only see 2 ways myself, and I'm open to ideas. First is to just go guns blazing, kick in the door, and the second would be to use Drizzle's fly spell on somebody to fashion us some kind of
Like
piton
reverse
rope
zip line.
bridge. some kind of piton rope bridge from the edge of the cliff over.
Can Drizzle make
Horizontally
its
along the cliff
hut
and over the
inside of
wall.
the castle?
Can Drizzle make his what?
His little hut that can't be entered into for resting abilities.
I assume we could still use that right now.
no, if he was inside the castle, it's not a sanctuary spell, so I think it doesn't matter.
But
Alright.
if Drizzle made a hut inside of the castle, would we still be safe?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of words are on this castle.
That's true.
What kind of spells are woven into the walls?
Okay.
Here's what
So,
we do.
I'm going to be honest. So we would have to enter from the front because this side over here is way too much rough terrain to enter that way for anybody that is not able to traverse it. This
Well, I
side
don't
is way
understand how
too
they'd even.
tall.
I don't understand how they'd even see us over because there's no light from.
Well, it's a gently
there's no light from the
sloping
torches.
slope, and they have elevation from this tower and this tower. They would see us easy.
He's just assuming if anyone's watching, they're seeing you.
Yeah, and there's no cover. There's no
I'm gonna
cover
make a
there.
wisdom check to see if that makes sense to me.
Okay.
I mean, the distance from here to here is pretty far, right?
You're like, if unless I see it, I don't get it. But okay.
All right, here's the plan, team. I've figured it out. We go up to the front gate.
We're not kettle salesmen. We're not kettle salesmen.
I don't even know what that means.
That's
What we
true.
are, though, is werewolf hunters. We have a werewolf. We've taken him captured. We know they capture werewolves, right?
I think he
they've
likes
taken at least
werewolves.
one werewolf. They've captured at least one. That's all you know. But how you would know that, you'd have to figure out.
Wait, I thought we'd know that. Don't we all know that? Or
Didn't
they know
Jace
that?
tell? Didn't Jace
I mean,
tell us?
they would know that they have my father captured.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, we're werewolf hunters.
Jace is
We
bait.
got this werewolf. It's even the werewolf whose father is taken, so like it's a special werewolf. They bring
Well-
us in, and we're in.
Who lies the best? Is it Colin right now?
I mean, hold on. Doesn't Strahd know you guys?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he's not going to be at the front door.
We
Look
have
how
to
big this castle is.
heavily disguise
Right back.
ourselves, or
Why?
maybe just assume the guards didn't know us.
Yeah. It's a big castle. He's probably like upstairs in the mansion part, and there's like these assholes who are just out here looking for
Even
werewolves.
so, I think it'd be a good idea to try and make an attempt to disguise.
I
our
mean,
appearance.
as long as I'm not like handcuffed or anything, I'd be willing to be bait.
We'll bind, quote unquote, your hands.
To do a slip knot. You just
Pause.
get right
Yeah.
out. Haha.
So it'd be something to easily get out of.
Yeah, the idea is
Sure, depending on their dexterity tie.
we're
Check.
gonna baka you.
Yeah, but also, like, if I were to transform, couldn't I, like, I guess break through it?
You can break rope bindings with a string check.
Okay.
Who am I
I-
doing?
I'm not the best at
I
tying
guess
knots.
we can try that.
So we're going up the cliff. What are we doing?
We're gonna do Drizzle's deception plan.
So I was going to the bathroom. What did we decide?
That seems.
He wants
that
to
seems-
walk in the front door disguised and with Jace.
We're doing the thing from Star Wars where they have the Wookiee and
Exactly.
They're like, hey, we gotta
okay.
take this guy to the
That was the
detention
best
level.
analogy. I
Well,
got it. I know
Will he
exactly.
have
what
to
you're talking
transform, or I guess we'd have him untransformed now.
about. No, he has
If
to be
I would be
transformed.
untransformed going in.
Okay.
how will they know you're a werewolf?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't make
you-
sense.
Actually, you probably have to be a werewolf.
Deception check.
So should I be transformed going in then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and probably unconscious, or at least pretending to be.
Well, unconscious, he won't be transformed. Just FYI.
Pretending to be unconscious.
I mean, I
but-
can knock you unconscious if you want me to.
Would the guards know that I can't be unconscious and a werewolf at the same time?
You've never
That's
met
what I
these guards, so you don't know.
Yeah, what if they have a player's guide?
You realize we're gonna go in and these guards are gonna be like golems that are soulless and like magical.
Well, I don't realize that at all, Britt. So
I'm honestly waiting for the point where we walk up to the front door, it opened, and Strahd is there, and he's going to monologue to us.
There you go. Now you're thinking like Strahd.
he's gonna try to monologue Andy, but we all know how that went last time.
Well, Barley Wine is dead, so
I think we should try to go up the cliff with some ropes.
Okay.
Xerxes loves ropes.
Well, since it's a Thursday
This
night,
plan has promise.
you'll have a little bit of time to think it over.
Yeah.
Because we can't stay up all night on a Thursday night. That's what I was saying. If you guys want to try to do some type of like other session next week, we can do a session Thursday or Friday and then another session on the weekend. We can do a weekend session. I don't know what people's schedules are, but I'm open.
I am always free.
I'm open.
I should be
We
pretty
can-
open next
Yeah, I
week.
should
a
be
little
free
harder
next
for me,
Saturday.
especially Saturday, but
I'm only free if you level tonight.
Shh, we're not gonna level.
God, what?
It's not about experience
Sorry.
gained. It's
Brit,
about
He can't.
things
He's
you've
more
done.
powerful. Otherwise, we'll just like squash.
Everyone
like
talks over Brit. I can never hear him. What were you saying, Brit?
I was just saying that Saturdays are kind of tough for me. I could probably
Yeah.
swing a Sunday.
Okay, so either play normal nights or possibly like a Sunday or something like that, or maybe Thursday or Friday or Thursday and Friday next week. I don't know. I'm just trying to see if we can get as much in that way. Because like tonight, it took most of the night just to have one fight.
Yeah.
It'd have to be a Thursday, Friday, I would think, because Sundays aren't.
We can still do the normal like one day a week. I just thought I'd ask. All right.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying that like 2 days in a row, like Saturdays are also pretty hard, and so are Sundays.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I meant like if we did 2 different nights, it would be like that. Like either.
Yeah, but starting next week, I start work, so I'm gonna have to get off around 10.
On the Thursdays.
Fucking.
Yes, on Thursdays.
You can start earlier.
This large group, it gets hard. Everybody goes back to work.
Are you getting hazard pay?
No.
As a teacher, he barely gets paid at all.
well,
I'm a
good luck.
teacher. I'm not
I
getting
mean,
hazard
have
pay.
grocery store people.
I get to do double the work, but I did not get any additional pay
Well,
because
such
we
a
have to
suck,
teach in campus and online at the same time.
Oh wow.
Wait, at the same
Dude, my
time, really?
My
Fuck
sister's
that.
a teacher, and I
Yeah.
am hearing all the same. Yeah, dude, it's fucked
All
up.
right. Give me a second. We'll end this if you want to continue that conversation. That's the end of the session tonight for D&D. All right. We're at Strahd's Castle. They're coming up with plans, as you can see. They seem very cautious about their plans. Moving in. Wu-Tang and Drizzle seem to mix in with the party very quickly. And we'll have to see what happens next time. Maybe we'll even get a big fight with Strahd. Who knows? All right. Catch you later.